Hello, and welcome to Legacy of Fools, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons stream where one adventurer's choices can affect the lives of many adventurers to come, broadcasting to you live from a room floating somewhere in the ethereal plane. I, as always, am your DM, Tim, and the players.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm playing Jaden Fallacious Crossgarden.
Hello, I'm Amanda. I'm playing... What is happening over there?
The popcorn was upstage.
And just get ready for that to keep happening tonight. So I don't think it will be the last time.
I'm playing Ollie.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm playing Vinny.
I'm Amy. I'm playing Roz.
I'm Genevieve and I'm playing Desira.
And before we jump into the game tonight, any announcements people may have? I believe, Amy, you had something you wanted to plug? You said you were going to plug it at the top of the show.
Anyone who's in the area.
And I don't know if you actually wanted me to kick it to you for this, but, like, I was gonna. For sure.
We can tell them next week. You know, once it's happened.
I mean, I don't... saying it like I'm worried it's not going to work out.
I guess we should
It
start
should be
by...
a zesty
they don't
surprise.
know. They don't know what's. Yeah.
They know there's
Next
something
is.
now.
It is true. We should open by saying that love wins.
Every time.
Wow.
Every time.
Are we leaving
Every
it there?
time. Yeah.
Love wins.
Love wins, guys.
Next week there will be context.
I thought you were going to say consequence.
That too.
I thought you were going to say con saves.
All of the above.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Anybody
Con
have
saves
anything else to
happen
talk
Sunday
about
morning.
or plug?
No.
No.
Nah.
I think we're good.
Oh, I'm doing an unrehearsed Julius Caesar in a couple weeks. I don't remember the actual date. I need to look that
It's
up.
Yeah,
Great
sure.
plug.
It's like
Great plug.
October 20.
I'm going to talk about it again.
It's fine.
Amanda knows it.
When we are closer to it,
Yeah.
I'll look up the date.
It's October 27th. I just need to learn lines in the next couple weeks, and I'll be
Good for
good.
you.
It's in a bar. People are going to be drinking. It'll be fun.
This is a great plug.
This is the best plug I've ever done.
Where neither of us know the date.
Yeah, Amanda's
and just
also
say
in it.
there and just
It's
say
happening
there
in
is
the future.
booze.
Something will
Sorry,
happen
in
at
the
some
background,
point.
Amy was getting
We
lipstick.
work with a
knocks
company
on my
sometime
skull.
called Riot of the Tipsy Bacchanals. Unrehearsed Shakespeare in a bar. It's a good time.
We'll totally promo it
We
when
will
we've
promo it
actually looked up the date.
Closer to the day. I started talking about it. It was like, I don't remember
don't-
which Wednesday it is.
Anyway,
If any of the producers of Riot of the Tipsy Bacchanals are watching this,
let us
I'm
know.
so sorry. I promise I'll know my lines and that I do care.
He's lying.
You did really good.
Thank you so much.
Really good, Tim.
But I'm not.
No, hold
I've been
on.
locked up
Roll
for
an
the
insight
past-
check using your personal modifier, not your character's.
Okay. Negative. I got a 3, so... yeah, not good.
Amy just pointed out that it looks like I'm like texting her, cannot get off my phone.
Yeah, it
but
looks like he
I've-
just does not give less of a shit
But I
about this.
do. I'm trying to log back into Twitch, and it's been a
Okay.
battle of resetting passwords
Every
and
week,
forgetting
you
the
little- I've
password.
had-
Wait, you just got in, and for what?
I want to get us
And
to a
for
point
what?
as
got
a
in
stream.
after like 20 minutes of trying to get in and was just like, it's
All
been
right.
done.
It's good.
I want to get us to a point
What
as a
are you gonna
stream where Eric is not trying desperately to log into Twitch during the announcements. I'm still not clear why you're logging into Twitch.
One more view.
You're on the show.
Gotta
One
get
more
all the
view.
You don't gotta
Every
watch
day.
it on Twitch, baby. You're living it.
Okay. So
Were they gonna
Look
be like,
around.
oh, there are only 8 people watching this? I'm not gonna. 9!
Guys.
I'll watch now!
guys, if you can't tell, we're zesty tonight.
Zesty.
Like,
Slice of cheese.
what did you do? Shimmied, but I forgot I wasn't wearing a bra.
If you're wondering where the zesty energy is coming from,
It's all Amy's.
it has
Sorry.
it has to do with love winning. Next week, there will be consequences. So,
That's the third, you know, Phantom of the Opera, and then Love Never Dies, and then the third one is Love Wins.
Is that when like
Consequences
the
are coming.
Phantom realizes he's gay?
Yes, I hope
Consequences are
so.
coming.
Finally.
um,
On to the game!
let's
So
play the
what did we
game.
do?
When last we met, the party on their way to search the ruins of Thundertree for a druid named Rite, who they have reason to believe might know the location of Cragmaw Castle and hopefully get them one step closer to finding their missing employer, Gundren Rockseeker.
Fucking
On the
fine.
way, they stopped to run a little personal errand for Ollie, who had found the location of a certain farm family that he wanted to visit, who turned out to be the parents of his dead assistant. The party got to learn the whole story of how Ollie had a magical accident that got his assistant killed. Ollie wanted to make amends. And while it went poorly at first, things turned around, at least in terms of those people's attitude towards Ollie, when someone unknown summoned fire elementals to destroy their house. And the party rescued them. They have now been dropped off with their nearest neighbors, with their animals, who the party also rescued.
Fuck yeah, we did.
And the party...
Yeah, we spent most of the time doing that, honestly.
The party has moved on and is headed north towards Thundertree. A journey of, at this point, slightly over a day. I'm going to put us on the overland map for a sec. The region there. Coming from the Rhodius farm, it is another...
Did you make those fingerless gloves?
I did.
Just for...
Do we have a
Yeah,
Ollie?
show the
Amazing.
show everybody.
They look so good. They're
At
incredible.
the end, if you weren't here last week, at the end of the stream, Ollie's, the parents of Ollie's assistant gave him a pair of fingerless gloves and a hat that that Alexios, his assistant, had in his possession. I can't crochet a hat, so I made these.
Coward.
I'm not gonna do that.
Now that I see that you have crocheted fingerless gloves,
Yes.
regret not making it just like a knit beanie.
No. I mean, it isn't.
Instead of like,
Oh,
I
wait.
said it was a
Because
pointy wizard.
warm.
hat.
you
It's not
did.
warm enough in this room, and you want me to just overheat. I'm already committing, Tim.
Anyway, it is about another 35 miles to Thundertree, assuming you
Sorry.
skirt around the forest rather than going in.
Yeah.
Really 3D'd that popcorn towards the camera was not my intention.
So it is like a day and a half.
All right.
Real quick, Tim.
Yeah.
Because we had talked about a few things, a few ways of getting to
Yes.
Thundertree. Do we think it would be faster? I don't know how rough this terrain is off-road, but do we think it would be faster to cut to the road, go up the majority of the way, and then cut right, like northeast to Thundertree?
You would probably have enough knowledge to know this sort of terrain between the high road and the forest is not especially rough. It's
Okay.
sort of very...
Where is it between
It's like
as,
rolling grassland.
between
Okay.
as smooth as my dog's brain and as rough as that's rough, buddy? Where does it fall?
That's pretty smooth to pretty rough.
It is
say.
definitely closer to the dog brain
Okay,
side.
got it. Thank you.
It's fairly level terrain.
pretty smooth brain.
Going
God.
going to the high road and taking that most of the way up. Let's see.
Amy has another interjection.
Yeah.
Shockingly, I know.
Would you then cut back like along the river, or just straight line it?
Yeah.
Or
That makes it closer to 3 days.
Okay.
Okay, so
We won't do that.
Great.
Amy, go on.
there's something on the map called Old Owl Well. Thoughts?
Yeah, it's been brought up.
Has
Darren Edermath mentioned it to you. Said
I
some of the
love that you
miners.
think
had-
I'm processing a word when Darren Edermath is talking.
Darren Edermath
Fair.
mentioned to you a while back now that miners had been reporting strange events and like undead showing up near there and had to flee the area, and he thought someone should check it out.
It's hard to hear when everything's in slow motion. Your brain's just going, oh, dream weaver.
Do not sing anymore. We do not
I'm done.
have the license.
Was that 8 seconds? Are we good?
I think we're okay. I think
Is it
so.
a real thing?
I don't know.
think so.
I don't know.
I
What
don't
it
know.
is.
I should know.
want
We should
to
look that
take
up.
That
Google it,
chance?
audience.
Someone will.
Lawyers in the audience, let us know.
What was the question?
If that was a real thing,
The 8
like
seconds thing?
there is like a. Is it 8
I
seconds?
believe
I
it
think
is,
about for
yeah.
live
I've
streams.
heard 5. I heard.
It'd probably be fine for live stream, not so much for when we publish to YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true.
We can always bleep things out though. So
Just Amy singing.
Oh, dream weaver. What?
no.
Really want
water.
an edit where every other word of me is censored into naughty sounding.
Perfect.
So
Where were we?
you guys drop the Rhodiuses off and set out heading north. The day is overcast, a little chilly, a little gloomy. What is the sort of general party mood like as we set out on this journey?
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
We've been on the road for a second. No?
Certainly not as weird as the vibes are in this room right now.
I mean,
Probably less, yeah.
you took a day to get to the Rhodiuses, and it wasn't like a full travel day.
No.
You did like 15 miles to get there.
I feel like there'd be a bit of an elephant in the room situation with Ollie of just like, do we...
I did too. That's why I asked.
Have we rested since the fire?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
okay, cool.
Okay.
camped out in the fields and then took them to their
Good
neighbors in the
for
morning.
That.
Yes.
I would assume, I feel like, at least for myself, I wouldn't quite know if that's a, do we talk about it, do we not talk about it?
Yeah.
Just a lot of looking around at each other.
Ollie famously talkative about everything he's going through.
So it's a bit quiet as we walk along. There's a bit of an elephant in the room situation, little tension. How is
Going-
Ollie handling
I
it?
wasn't here at the beginning. Do
is-
you all know more about his situation?
When
Is he
you
talkative
say,
about it?
how do I feel about it, do you mean, how do I feel about...
I just mean like how is Ollie coping after that whole
I
event?
think he's just in a sort of pensive state right now. Like he is relieved that he was able to, talk to the parents and, not be immediately killed.
Always plus.
Was that a fear?
I mean, for Ollie, a little bit.
But you have Fireball.
I
No,
don't.
he doesn't.
I literally don't.
Why not? Get it.
Tim, can I just have one level 3 spell slot to just fireball Jamie?
Don't
Damn.
you have a scroll?
I think you may
I
have
do,
a
but I
scroll of
can't
it.
do it.
You could
'cause
use that to Fireball me.
I don't think I can.
Just light it on fire and throw it really hard.
Oh, well.
You wouldn't get to copy it into your spellbook
Yeah,
later.
and then
It
I wouldn't-
can be a
True.
fireball.
That
if
would be
you
so
fire.
impressive. It would.
Hot enough.
would be a waste, Jamie.
So
Sure would.
how is Ollie sort of presenting himself as the party marches along during this day? Is Ollie keeping quiet?
Yes.
Okay.
I think probably doesn't even look that different from the way Ollie usually is. Because Ollie is usually just quiet and awkward and is just continuing to be quiet and awkward.
So the party
Not a
marches.
super sharer most of the time.
The party
He just
marches
doesn't
on.
think anyone's really interested.
The party marches on over the course of the day, largely in quiet. No one quite sure what to say after what a strange day yesterday was.
Anyone ask questions, I'll answer. But
And the day passes largely uneventfully. Night starts to fall. You sort of hit that point where you've gone enough that you're getting tired and don't have much more walking in you. You find a campsite in like a little hollow with some trees near it. We setting a watch order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what.
I don't know what it is,
No, we
but
don't know what
Something
it
cool.
I'll go first.
Do you want to take 2 watches, or
Yeah, sure.
I'll take the 3rd watch?
I can take 4th.
Cool. Second is me.
So you'll join me
There's
2
only 4.
hours
We
into
only
mine?
need 4.
Oh, wait.
sleep
Oh,
through
yes.
the night?
Yes, I will.
So you'll join me for part of mine.
You can
Yeah.
join someone if
I
you would
can
like.
join somebody. I might be sleeping through the night.
It's up to you.
Oh, are you want to?
No.
Yeah, he's gonna sleep through the night.
Okay. So, first
Everybody.
watch. Desira alone. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Someone had the opportunity to sit up with me on watch and ask me questions.
Perception. Ooh, 21.
I mean, what question
We
is
did.
there to... So, you killed that guy, huh? And those
I feel
were
like
his parents,
everyone wants
huh?
to know if Ollie actually had a relationship with...
You don't just ask somebody.
No.
Were you fucking your dead friend? You don't just come out and say
You
that.
don't think V
Before-
would?
In
before he
my
is
real
dead.
life, I have asked at least 7 people this question.
Wow.
And I've asked you to stop.
Yeah, you say 7
You're
people, but
all
really it's
7.
80.
And
7
it was
times.
Amy in 7 different outfits.
Regarding
Yeah.
7 different of her dead friends. This is wild. Anyway,
So, perception check.
21.
The 21. The night is quiet. It's dark out. It's still overcast from the day. So there's like not a lot of moonlight out. And you, being who you are, do prefer
The moon.
nights with moon.
Nights with the moon.
Sounds like
really-
a great TV show.
Just really sets off my cloak very well, you know.
Your what kind of cloak?
Yeah, what's the quality of that cloak?
Some would say, and they have diaphanous.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what that word means.
It's like gossamer.
Yeah. Well, it's like really.
Oh!
You know.
It's very bright and shiny, and exudes light.
What
almost.
single syllables? Thank you, Genevieve.
Yeah.
Bright, shiny.
Shiny as two
It's
syllables.
like it's
shine.
glowing from
So
within.
it is. There's a quiet, lonely feeling to the night, but it's slow. It's peaceful. See, like the odd, like field mouse kind of little
How odd is that?
critter.
Like, what about it?
It's got a real weird vibe. No, but nothing large or dangerous seeming or concerning comes near over the course of your rest.
I probably spend some time, getting the soot out of my hair and off my cloak as well. I'm just kind of, keeping an eye out, but also getting these fire remnants. I feel like this cloak is never going to stop smelling like smoke, that kind of thing.
And after 2 hours or so, Jaden rises and joins you.
So Jaden wakes up every time. Man,
Like a lizard.
like a lizard. Yeah. Jaden's a lizard.
That makes sense.
Yeah, right? Cool. Jaden will do. I was talking like I was gonna do something, but I have nothing to do.
So Jaden sits down on a log
Yeah.
and perception checks.
This is really dangerous that we put this
Do I also-
right next to
You
me.
know, if you're keeping watch for this
Yes, I am.
period as well.
So, 16.
Desira closes her eyes. She sits up, but it just does not look.
16.
8.
Thanks for your help.
Happy to be on watch for these 2
There
hours
is-
by 8 and then go to sleep.
For Desira, there is no significant change from the previous 2 hours to this. It's pretty much more of the same, save for the irritation of Jaden, paying more attention to, trimming his nails.
With a little file.
But she appreciates that.
Jaden, just a little.
This stupid thing. Honestly, I've lost all my pins for it, so it's just.
Oh, I think I might actually. Can I check my bag to see if I have hairpins to help
Yeah,
me with?
check your bag to see. What are you rolling?
I don't know.
We either have them
What's-
or don't.
What's on your inventory, my dude?
I don't have hairpins in my inventory, but maybe it's in my pocket.
All right, yeah.
Hey,
Roll-
listen, as
don't
you-
roll a
As
d20.
a woman,
Yes.
there are some loose hairpins in the
Absolutely.
bottom
Yeah,
of her.
that-
100%.
Roll a d20.
I have hairpins
Roll
and
a
my hair is
d20.
this short.
If it's 4, 5, or
Shit.
6, you have hairpins.
Okay.
Because it clips shit in.
It's an 18. So no.
I meant the d6.
I was like,
Oh.
those
I was
are
like,
weird.
wow, those are some
odds.
I'm gonna say 11 and up once because
Okay.
it's
You
the
got
same
it.
odds.
Really
I have some
jazzing up
hairpins.
the numbers.
I'm a pretty lady.
Yeah.
I would carry hairpins.
You roll a prime number.
Roll a d100 if it's prime.
Holy shit,
It's
no.
divisible by 24.
Very low odds.
Do you want some? I do have some hairpins.
Oh my gosh.
I always
yes,
have some
yes,
floating
yes.
around in my.
Oh,
in
that
my
will
things.
help tremendously.
Excellent,
Yes.
yes.
I mean, it did get a little cinch, and Jaden turns it around, and the whole back part is just gone. But it looks
that-
good,
it's-
right?
Yes.
It's fine.
Yeah. Is that real hair in that thing?
Of course.
It smells like burnt hair. But yes.
Yes, it did get a little.
But it must be real. Is what I'm
burned.
saying. It must be real. It's very good quality.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
That's why it smells burned.
Yes.
Thank you for the pins.
You're welcome. Anyway.
And after a little time, the watch comes to an end, and you wake. Was Ollie next?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sit alone and think about the relationship you may or may not have had.
As Jaden,
You'll never know.
as
won't.
Jaden wakes up, Ollie.
Yep.
Should have said V.
Ollie,
What?
wake up. It's your turn to watch.
Okay, I'm up.
Okay.
Great.
Hey,
What?
We're actors.
are you going to be okay to watch?
As okay as I ever am.
Really? Because you seem not quite the same after the events of last night. Little, surprisingly quieter than usual.
I mean, it wasn't an easy thing to do, but guess it went as well as I thought it could have, aside from fire.
Yes.
The talk went as well as I think it could have.
Not that I think you wouldn't tell us immediately if you knew the answer to this, but you don't have any idea who the hell summoned those lava creatures.
I saw someone sneaking away in the night, but we had other things I had to do. I couldn't chase them, so...
Because who would want to kill a couple, farmers?
I don't know.
Frankly, it does seem kind of like somebody was trying to frame you a little bit.
Maybe.
Do you think it could be related to whatever went wrong the first time?
Does Sierra go back to sleep?
I hadn't gone to sleep yet. I was just, listening in before I went to sleep.
Also,
Before I
you're
went
trans.
to
Sierra also
before
does
I
not
went to
sleep.
Yeah,
trance.
that's true. You trans, yeah.
Before I tranced.
I don't... I mean, the accident that happened before had... I mean, the only people I would think wanting to get back at me for what happened before would be the people we just...
No, I mean, do you think they caused it?
Ollie started the fire to make himself look good.
Conspiracy theories.
All right, are we all up and talking then? Are we just all up and talking?
It's like midnight snack time when everyone kind of wakes up.
Fine.
To just be like...
I am up. You are up. We are all up.
You can go to sleep, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm up now. I can't just go back to sleep. I'm up.
You can.
Well, I'm saying perhaps the person who caused what happened to you earlier with your friend.
I think what happened earlier was my fault, so...
You do seem the type to take the blame on very quickly.
I just think literally it was my fault. I don't think... It's... Yeah. No, I think what happened before, it was my fault. It was an accident, but it was my fault. And this does seem planned, and I'm not sure why. It could be something against me. It could be something against us.
Well, was there anything off or suspicious about your assistant, the person that you worked with, that you might be worried about? What were they like?
He was nice.
Your dead friend, were they sketchy?
I mean,
He was nice. He was, like, less awkward than me, but like me in a lot of ways.
Yep.
Low bar.
I'm not saying it's not a low bar, Jaden.
Oh, you heard that? Wow, I thought for sure that was a...
You're
I
next
put aside.
I put my hand
Oh,
here.
right. I am...
You're
right
next.
to
You're
you.
standing next to me. No, he.
Okay, I guess I'm up now too.
Ollie, what number am I thinking of? 3.
3. You just said 3.
Oh my god, he is a wizard!
I also knew 3.
Well, yes, I was whispering
just
to
gonna
you.
go sit down.
Is anything actually happening, or are we just
No.
having like a really loud conversation
kind of
next to
I
everyone's
think,
trying to sleep?
We're debriefing a little bit. I think it's important to debrief a little bit, sort of
Yes.
get all the things out that we want to...
At 2 in the morning, every
Yeah.
once in a while.
Shouldn't you sleep though? You can talk on.
I'm going to start. I just wanted to hear a
Or
little
I
bit
guess
more about the situation.
A burning building is a hell of a thing, and I was pretty scared back there.
It's quite the message.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what I'm
I-
saying. Like, that is not a
Yes.
normal thing you can do. That is not flint and sparks. That is...
There were mephits. It was a summoned creature. I don't know who summoned them. Or exactly why, but yeah.
I tell you, a week ago, I would not have gone into that burning building either. But, we've just been doing so many dangerous things lately. Frankly, going into a burning building seemed easy in comparison.
I thought this was what you always did.
Well, we've not gone into a burning building
That
yet.
was a first.
That was a first
Me
for
too.
us, yes. So it was still exhilarating and frightening,
mean-
but...
I guess technically I haven't willingly gone into a burning building before.
Yes, I
Ow.
don't... Oh, right. I have never known you to enjoy the presence of fire, Ollie. That must have taken some amount of steel.
Kind of.
Pulls out Caspian.
Thanks for demonstrating steel.
Just
No regrets.
panic, adrenaline, I guess.
We did right by those people.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before I go to sleep. I'll like I did last time. Maybe I can try and work on your scars a little bit.
If you want.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna try and do that thing that I did last time, which I think I just used.
It was a lesser restoration.
Yeah, lesser restoration on or did I just do a channel divination? No, that was for the
lesser restoration.
mushroom potatoes.
Well, then everyone in the
You're
chat
not a
is like,
potato.
just ask him if they were dating. No.
Was he
Never.
cute?
Don't work like that.
Sorry. Actually, yeah, as
Oh.
I lay my hands on what do I do? Is it touch for lesser restoration?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
So-
I
ask
think you have
while
to
you're
roll.
curing him. Then he can't
yeah,
say no.
Yeah, exactly. anyway, I was wondering, it seemed like you had a lot of important memories tied up with this man, this son of theirs. Was there anything there?
Desira, you can't just ask that.
I was curious. I wonder if it affected.
Did he steal your heart?
Don't, please, Jaden. It's not important. And
I-
lesser restoration. Do I roll for that?
No.
Nope.
No,
Cool.
it just happens.
Yeah. So that's another one of those.
Some of the soreness subsides, at least temporarily.
There wasn't anything at the time, but I could have seen it happen.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't you feel bad, viewers, for making her do that? Is that the moment you wanted?
Yeah.
Is that what you've been waiting for?
Sick freaks, you disgust me.
Cry. Look at this.
Jamie,
My bit went too far. Also, I was going to turn on the music when I got up, so
yeah.
my bit was a practical thing. I'm
Okay.
just checking the speaker. Oh, it's turned off.
Also, I would like to say,
Oh no, there goes my
if
shell.
I occasionally cough, I'm fine. I inhaled a sunflower seed earlier, and my throat is still so weird about it.
But later, a sunflower will grow out of your mouth, so that's
Terrifying.
That is scary.
Our next door neighbors had like a 20-foot tall sunflower
That's-
this summer. It was stupid.
All right.
That's cool, but I really thought that's true. It's about to go someplace.
My neighbors had a sunflower growing out of their mouth. Oh, did I mention the 20-foot tall one was growing out of their
Horrifying.
mouth?
So,
I'm gonna go take
Anyway,
my walk.
I'm
everybody
gonna go
but
to my
Ollie goes
trance.
to bed.
I'm gonna go to do my trance.
Oliveris.
Yes.
A perception check. I almost said wisdom save. Perception check.
But why?
Shoot. The embarrassment you just suffered.
5.
A deep shame.
You-
rolls over you.
You drew your best to keep a watch out.
This last
But
talk
you are
really...
that conversation got you in your head. You are now just like you go on a little internal spiral about Alexios and like what could have been and like was Alexios into me and I never noticed, and then you're just like you just get lost in yourself, so you don't notice anything, and then you look around and everyone is dead. No.
Fuck.
Your watch passes uneventfully and quietly.
We got distracted because Odin is over there just rolling with his belly out like somebody come scritch me, and we're doing a dumb D&D.
God,
And if anything happens,
The
you
sacrifices we
don't
made.
notice it.
Great.
Yeah. Roz, last watch. Give me a perception check.
Oh man, it's one of those nights sleep where it's like I got like 3 hours, and then
Yeah.
you assholes woke me up, and I
Or
got
to
like
sleep
a couple-
over, you wake up for gossip in the middle of the night. And it affected you.
Yeah, that's what you fucking get. That's a 4.
You straight up fall back to sleep. And everybody wakes up together first thing in the morning. You start getting your stuff together, having your breakfast. What's
Do we
someone's passive perception? Someone has a 15, right?
Do we notice that Ross is asleep?
Roz,
Yeah.
what is your modifier for stealth?
+1.
Anyone with a passive perception higher than 11
Equal
notices
to
that
11 or
Roz
just
is
higher?
asleep.
Okay.
Notices that Roz is asleep. Well, in addition to Syrah, you notice that there seems to be an owl pellet stuck to Ollie's hat.
Oh no, he just got that
Why did you do that?
Fucking owls.
Birds every time.
hat. He must have
Every
come from
time.
that.
Do you have
old owl
prestidigitation?
well.
No.
I mean cloak. It's stuck to Ollie's cloak.
Yes.
And what is the nature of Ollie's cloak?
It's very simple.
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
Brown.
Mom had it, but do none of us have it anymore?
No.
Prestidigitation? No. Boo.
Boo.
It's a useful little trick.
It is.
If only Bron were here. Sorry.
Should be able to clean up
I
all
kill her on
owls.
purpose. I'm sorry.
Not a poop, a pellet.
What is
That's a poop.
It's where no, isn't it
No,
a
it's
pellet?
puke.
What they spit
They
up? Yeah.
They
Oh,
regurgitate
those!
the bones
That's
of things.
much
they
worse.
Didn't you have to dissect one of those in like biology
They're
class?
also they're like dry.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
They're
still
not.
gross.
I
It's
almost
not
think
like
he passed
putting a
out.
stain on anything.
I
just
see.
had
So
to
it's just
do a
kind of
sheep's
like
stomach.
It's got like it just got
like
like a burr got stuck to the material.
Ew.
Yeah, they're nasty.
Ross.
Icky.
Ross.
Yes, coast is clear.
Okay.
You guys set out on the road. The
What are we on the road to again?
Thundertree.
Thundertree.
Thundertree. Thank you.
Was that just Sarah asking, or was that Jen asking?
I won't mention.
I was also trying to come up with a song.
You're in
You-
Thundercat?
I could not.
No.
The day is a little brighter, a little warmer
yes,
today,
yes.
and you guys have a slightly less shell-shocked walk over a few hours. It is peaceful, it is simple, it is easy, and mid-afternoon, you see ahead of you a place where it's not like full forest like the Neverwinter Wood, which has been visible off to your east for much of this journey. It's just like this the like big old growth forest looming up off in the distance. This is like a small little sort of less dense wood, and you can see you make your way into it, and it is like there's a little bit of tree cover here, so it's like a little dimmer than just in the fields, but it's not like dark by any means. But you're getting like sun shafts coming down through the trees. It's a little terrain's a little rougher, and you come to a point where you start to be able to, in the distance, see what look like buildings through the trees. The trail you are following at this point getting overgrown. And as you get close, walking down this overgrown trail, you can see the buildings that you spotted through the trees up ahead of you are dilapidated. They are in disrepair. They are ruins. You seem to have arrived at Thundertree.
Thunder.
You can see the first couple buildings of it. You can see the first couple buildings of it coming up ahead of you. And then you can see sort of towards, a little further back towards the middle of the settlement, there is a very steep-sided hill rising up above a lot of the rest of what's here, with a stone tower rising up from the top of it. You can see that part of the top of the tower appears to have collapsed. So it's this like jagged, open-topped thing. The path you are on widens into a dirt road that sort of appears to curve to the right up ahead and circle around the base of the hill and wind between the like stone buildings that are all in various states of disrepair. Some of them appear to be like mostly intact. Some are just like bits of wall and masonry. Some are mostly there but roofless. The place has an eerie silence to it. The air feels still and stagnant. And there's just the hint of something strange to the smell of it. Something earthy. And up ahead, where the overgrown path starts to widen into that dirt road, there is what appears to be a handmade wooden sign sticking out of the ground, which reads, "Danger! Plant monsters and zombies. Turn back now."
Well,
That's it for that.
Bye.
We turn right around and go home.
We encounter any holdup and we leave.
I don't like to dance with the undead. They're undead.
Then you can
Hard.
stay out here.
Well, part of my mission with the church is always to take those folks down. I don't think we're very...
I feel like we should at least look around and see if we can find
Yes,
a
okay.
Rida.
Which god do you serve?
Well, all clerics, it is part of our
Yeah.
personal
Okay, yeah, me
mission
too
to-
today. Me too today. Praise be. I'm ready.
Okay. I mean, we've taken down a couple skeletons or two before, but so
Have
undead-
you?
Yeah.
Oh yes, we're back at the Red Brand Hideout actually. But those plant monsters, that's upsetting and worrying.
I'm not afraid of a salad. I'm afraid of an undead.
I mean, plant
construct.
monsters can also be, anyway.
Have you ever encountered plant monsters before?
I mean,
Besides, you seem to have an affinity and a closeness to fire. We should be absolutely fine.
Yeah, did we come all this way to turn back because
I
of a
know.
sign?
I don't. No, I absolutely think we should look around.
Oh,
Tim,
yes.
Yeah.
that earthy smell, do I know anything about it? Can I, like... Does it remind me of anything?
A nature check.
Yeah.
Can I do
Oh
that
my
as
god, I
well?
hope you roll a
Just-
20 and he's just like, dirt.
Dirt, like strong dirt.
Smells
I
like
actually got a
dirt.
6, so... Dirt?
Hard to tell.
Do
Could be
I
dirt.
do I know anything?
Give me a nature
Dang,
check.
You don't even know if it's
Dirt?
dirt.
Question mark?
Dirt question mark. Worse. It's a natural one. It's for a 4. It's definitely dirt.
It's hard to tell from smell
place it.
alone what
Definitely
it
dirt.
is.
Definitely dirt. D-U-R-T, dirt.
So,
right.
the road lies
Nothing
ahead
to
of
see
you.
here, guys.
The nearest buildings to where you are as you enter town, to the right side of the road, there are about 3 what look like they were probably homes, small houses. There's like a smallish cottage that comes up first that is mostly intact but roofless. And then a little bit past that, another 2 slightly larger ones that are very close together and like mostly just chunks of ruined wall. There's less building left there, like plants growing up through the middle of them. And to the left side of the road, there was what looks to be an entirely intact building, somewhat larger, looks like perhaps a tavern.
Does anything look like an herbalist shop?
None of these first couple of buildings.
Sounds good.
It's good you kept notes. I didn't know what we're looking for.
I was looking back.
Well, we're looking for this druid,
Yeah.
Radoth. Does
Well,
anyone...
don't druids not like towns? I thought they more liked
I mean,
not towns.
honestly, if there are
It's
weird,
not really a town
if there are
anymore.
weird plant monster things happening around, that might be something,
A sign of a druid.
or
Do you
just
think-
something a druid would deal with.
Do you think we need to be on guard with this
Yes.
Radoth character? We plant monsters on the sign there. He's a druid. I mean,
I don't know why he would necessarily conjure monsters for, because because he was trying to.
Right? Yes.
I know what he was trying to do. He
so
would,
many things.
also
So
know-
many things.
he was trying to sort of restore the plants in the area, I thought. So I don't think that usually includes summoning plant monsters.
Monsters.
You don't think it's another
golems.
glass staff situation?
I don't think so. I have no reason to think he would be. But I
don't know, I was
have
just-
a reason either.
Just saying
Either
some
way.
things out loud.
Yep.
Does anyone know how to maybe call out to this druid without drawing a bunch of attention to us? Like a bird call or something, I suppose? I don't know. I don't really know druids, but I
You can
figured
give
they
it a
like
go if you want.
birds. Perfect. A little louder. Right into the microphone.
Will I peek? Like that?
And somewhere off in the distance, you're
Oh.
There's
I
our
think
Every
it
now
worked. Did anything change? Great.
still very quiet, very still.
I think we
Aside
stand
Still
from that-
stand on the edge of the ruins as described.
Okay,
All right.
it might not have worked, Roz. But
I
it might.
tried.
But
I'm
it
trying
might.
things.
It
I
might
mean,
have worked too. We
It
just don't
does
know.
look like it was a very effective bird call based on that response, though. So
Got a hidden talent.
I
My
think
parents
so.
wanted me to be a druid.
Really, I thought they wanted you in the church.
Well, the church that I am a member of, there are certain members who are certain sisters who train in the ways of the druid, and I thought I was going to be chosen, and I wasn't. But that's fine.
Are you bitter about that?
Why would you say that?
Just a feeling. Are we?
Totem system.
How
That's
are
what
we
they're
approaching this druid? Are we assuming we are going to be taken in as hostile individuals? Are we just here to attack?
From what we gathered, what Jaden gathered, right? You said that the druid was
He's supposed to be a friendly fellow.
He's not in league with these undead.
No, he was
presumably
like,
no.
Maybe
we don't know.
surly, but
Yes, they
would
said it was
be-
like kind of quiet, I believe.
But if we say that Colleen Alderleaf sent us,
Yes.
should be fine.
And he knows what Crabmaw Castle
Yes.
is, so. I like this.
Sounded like
Is that a frog?
Yeah. Oh, I think we're just
And
hearing
Roz runs
noises.
towards that guy.
I follow.
So
If Ross
either
is running, we
that
follow
was
after Ross.
bad, or the druid is confused.
Yes.
Well then, I mean, we're in his home. We're on his territory. I call.
I am running towards the frog.
I'm following Roz.
Oh yeah.
Give me a perception check.
We're rolling perception checks.
If I'm following Roz.
Because I'd be
also
I'd be
following Roz.
That's an
perceiving
8.
right now. I'm perceiving.
13.
Sorry. 12.
It's echoing a bit. You guys can't really tell exactly where it's coming from, and then you hear,
Oh,
and no further croaks.
oh no.
Better luck next time.
Like an abrupt
Well,
cut
Does
off.
that sound like?
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no! Ah, that does not sound good.
I think a plant monster got it.
I'm gonna just silently kind of. I'm going for my bow. I'm twitchy.
Look. Looking around, is there anything now that I'm not just focusing on frog? Is there anything else that I can sense around me?
Immediate vicinity.
Perhaps perceive?
Yeah, come give me a perception check.
Yeah, come on.
They say.
Roll.
Nope. A 6.
So 14.
I'm gonna raise. Oh no, that doesn't seem smart. No, never mind. I'm not gonna raise anything.
Okay.
I was gonna maybe give like a little wave with a mage hand.
Huh.
I thought maybe if
Thumbs up.
I
You
put
do
my
not-
mage hand above the town and waved, maybe it would draw in any magic
Oh,
user. But it
you-
also might draw in any undead. So
Yeah,
I thought against it.
Do not see anything.
Great.
I don't know, guys. I think I'm all out of bird calls.
Well, I guess we just start walking through. Oh. Oh, thank God.
Wait, can I try this time?
Maybe if
Sure.
you tried together.
She's kind of in the middle of
Everyone
the thing.
do a different bird all at the same time,
Not
okay?
joking.
Oh, I don't
Ready?
know about
Like,
this.
bird calls are
but
kind of-
okay.
Whatever.
I liked
two,
them from afar,
3.
but
Nothing.
Okay, well we tried. We gave it our all, and we should feel good about
Yep,
that.
Yes.
everybody here had to try.
I guess we gotta do it the hard way. We'll do the alcohol later. Okay, let's just
sorry.
start.
When you said the owl call, I heard the alcohol, and I was like,
Like, yeah.
We'll do that as well at the
later.
same time.
"Dear God."
Still got a little of that tequila left.
I think we should maybe stick to the road as best we can, and maybe not
Sure.
go into any buildings for now.
I agree with that.
Just stay at the ready.
Yeah.
I
If we
agree with
wanted
that.
to look, Myrna Dendrar's family had the herbalist shop.
Yes,
If we
indeed.
wanted to keep an eye out for that.
It's on.
Is it?
Oh, it's just
Yeah,
quiet.
it's on.
Oh, okay.
Seamless. No one knew anything.
Well, do we want to split up
I
in the
know.
town?
No.
Cover a lot of ground that way?
You
Absolutely
know, we did
not.
do that one
Never
time.
again.
What
To no
happened?
success.
No.
Oh.
No. No.
To no success, or was it a failure? It's
It-
different.
Um.
From what I understand, that's when 2 people die.
Okay, we'll stay
Yeah.
grouped up then.
Thank you.
So where are we going? What are we doing?
Along the main road,
As a
I guess
group.
looking for the herbalist
So, anything? Do we want to? I've described the first several buildings.
Yeah.
Are we just passing straight by those, or?
For now, we can come back.
Make me
to
feel
the-
like I should go in one.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't have to. I'm just trying to
I
make
think
sure
we
I know what
keep
the party's
moving.
doing.
I'm peeking
All
through
these links
windows
look
a
like
little
a-
bit, but just like a cursory, like, what's
Yeah.
in here? What's going on in here?
I mean, these are
yeah, a little peek.
only.
Pop our heads in. I want to roll.
These
the
are
cap.
only partial buildings, at least in the case of the cottage and the two slightly larger houses on the south side of the road. To your left, on the north side, is that what looks like a tavern building that's still standing. There is, in fact, like a sign shingle. As you get closer to the building, as you're passing by it, you can see a sign shingle that has like fallen down and is just leaning against the wall on the ground, with a very faded image of what looks to be some sort of workhorse, like a cartoony one with ale in its a mug of ale in its front hoof. The building itself is
Don't think too much
intact,
about it.
but very much in bad shape, looking very dilapidated looking.
Does the sign have a name of the tavern?
If there was a name on it, it is faded off at this point.
All right, folks. What do we think the workhorse tavern?
There are windows on that to be looked through, and there's like openings on the three houses to the south. You'd probably have to get up close to actually see anything in, especially on the tavern that still has a little glass in the windows. It's like very dirty and clouded over.
I'm giving it a little.
Wipe it off. You look inside. You see a largely. It looks like it was probably the tap room of the place, but it's like what was left of the furniture is just in scraps now on the floor. It's very destroyed. And you can see a couple of very old-looking human bodies just slumped against walls.
Bodies or skeletons?
Bodies.
When you say
Oh.
old bodies, do you mean bodies of people who were old, or bodies
The
that
bodies
are
that
old?
look like they've been there a long time.
Okay.
Any way to kind of like guesstimate
Clarify.
how long?
Tim,
Uh,
how old
Give me a quick intelligence check.
do I think those bodies, like how dead, how long do I think they've been dead? Could I try and do a
Give me a medicine
check?
check.
Yeah.
A 3 on that intelligence check.
For medicine, that's a 19.
You're pretty sure they're dead.
I've seen this before.
I mean, without going in and getting a closer look, it's hard to peg it exactly. But like, legit, like they're a bit on the desiccated side.
Okay.
Legit could have been there a matter of years, if not.
Years, but they're still bodies, not skeletons. Like
There is still desiccated body.
okay.
There's like a little sort of like dirt and dust that's accumulated on them as well.
Can I roll again to see if I think those are undead?
You do
Being
know.
a cleric.
You do know that this town was destroyed around the time Mount Hotenau erupted,
Yeah,
which
that
is
was-
30 years ago.
Yeah.
Whether these are people from that initial thing or people who came here later and died, you
But
can't
they
be
seem
100%
newer
sure.
than 30 years dead.
It's
Oh,
without
maybe.
going in and getting a close look. It's hard to figure it out for sure.
Okay.
But they've been dead a very long time.
Yeah. Those bodies have been dead a very long time.
That's what I was thinking.
That makes sense.
But if we're worried about undead, I wouldn't go too close to any dead bodies right now.
That seems like a good idea.
Yeah. Just keep on down the road.
Okay.
Oh, hey Tim, how does it work with? Can you teach me how to character? Oh, channel divinity I can do once per short rest.
Yeah.
And just because we're in a whole weird place here and it might come up again, this is not for anything specific at this moment. Give me the passive perceptions one more time.
15.
11.
There is a 15.
11.
Roz is 8.
8.
And I think all the humans are
Yeah.
11.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Solidarity.
As we walk, Roz just occasionally tries a different bird call.
Amazing.
You do not get any more responses.
Darn.
Ka-cha!
Yeah, what about
Very
when
fine.
I'm like, buck, 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 buck.
Nope. We walk in. Are we trying to peek into the
Will not
ruined
let me have
cottages to the
this.
south, or just passing?
Do we want to look into the ruined houses?
Yeah, like a little window. You gotta look
Like,
through the window.
you said that there are like holes in them, right?
We're not looking for the undead, we're looking for the druid, and I feel like the
Yes.
druid would have a fairly obvious home base.
Yeah, I'm
That's
also-
true.
I'm
You
also
go over,
looking.
you peer in through the first of the cottages, just like through the like window hole that remains, no glass left in it. There's a lot of weeds in front and inside. Other than that, you do not see much of anything at that house. You pop over to the second, one of the two slightly larger ones that are very close together.
It's good to be sure you don't know if someone or something is here.
You paused really dramatically.
Give me a,
Did I?
I
give
feel like
me
you
a
really thought
perception.
you were doing something.
Give me a perception check as you
No,
look
it's-
in the second one.
Alright. It's a 15. I really paused. I feel like I said that really naturally.
No, you really said it like
Like it really rolled off the tongue.
oh,
Really well.
I'm glad it felt that way.
Yes, it felt really good.
No,
It
you
did-
certainly have an air of drama to you. Yes.
I don't feel it.
Really?
Oh.
Unison.
You dramatic bitch, you know.
Vinny makes an insight check on himself.
Wow, I am the drama.
Am I the drama? Have I always been the drama?
Yes.
I couldn't be.
Anyone but me.
Hair flip.
Be swooning into a faint.
Oh, this
Guess I'll
fainting
just
couch.
leave him.
Thank God it's here.
Be the
He brings them along with him.
A fainting lounge.
Just like a travel, like fainting lounge.
Awesome.
Fold out fainting lounge.
Is it too late to say Jaden has one?
Roll, roll. Roll a D100. If you get a 60 or a 70, yes.
Low odds.
Low.
Just a 60 or a 70. No, that's
Yeah,
62,
yeah.
70.
Two numbers out of 100.
Not
Yeah.
60s or 70s.
That's it. I changed my mind. Roll a D10.
If you roll a 69.
You're all
Okay, so-
69, you can do all the stuff on that couch.
Hey, this is a children's show.
Yeah.
Is
Do
it?
it for the kids.
Oh shit.
I fucked up.
Again!
Oh, the
Quick, give us another
energy.
bird call. Kids love
You go up, you peer in through. On the inside, there are several like saplings, like little trees growing up through what remains of the floorboards. But there's not even window holes here. This is just low bits of window to look in through. There's a little bit of flagstone left on the ground, but that isn't very much in disrepair. A lot of weeds in here too. You don't see anything else in particular in there. Roll initiative.
bitch!
Wait a second, but you just said you just said.
Uh-huh.
You just said.
Uh-huh. You get there. You'll get there in a
said.
sec, buddy.
I'm having some trouble. This logical leap you've made.
I think we've encountered someone or something.
See, it sounded like that when I did it, right? Because that was
Sounded
that was
so
good.
much cooler when he did
Yeah,
it.
no, he kind of did it more naturally.
It just really felt like
It didn't feel like he was trying
it's
as
just like
hard.
Jaden's vibe, you
Okay.
know?
He's
Over
already
there.
a dramatic person, kind
I'm
of.
just gonna go over there.
Mage hand just pat on the shoulder.
Get away from me! I don't need you.
The mage hand's just like,
That's such a pretty D20.
this
That-
one?
Looks
that
like
is-
a
that is-
peach.
that's
I want to
wanna
put
eat
it in my mouth.
Yeah, it looks
That
like
is-
peach
You
candy.
shall eat my
It's
die.
peach candy, and I want
It's
to
like
eat
a
it.
it looks like a peach ring. It does.
Wait, can I show the audience the
Show
peach
them the
candy?
forbidden
the camera.
snacks.
Forbidden rock
Do you wanna-
candy.
Little forbidden peach,
Peach
candy.
gummy.
Tell us in the chat,
Behold.
how much do you want to put that in your mouth?
No.
I almost got you. I'll get you later, you rascal.
Man, we're gonna go behind the scenes with those special effects later.
I know. Oh, it's gonna look fucking nuts.
See, guys, he never ate the die.
The die was never even that big. We enhanced it with movie magic.
Okay. Anyone 20 or above?
Oh, and we just got a
Yes.
raid. Hello,
Hold
legend.
on, eat the die again, eat the die again, they're gonna love that.
Do it
Wait,
again.
hit the what?
He's the die.
Ah, get the die out. Ah,
Legend
ah,
of
ah, ah.
Avantris.
Legend
Hello,
of what?
welcome. Avantris. Avantris.
What up?
Welcome.
What up, what
Hello.
up, what
We're
up,
just
what up?
rolling
Nice to see
initiative.
We're rolling initiative for
Yeah, let's see how
combat.
this goes.
We don't know why, so
Yeah.
something's
We
about
saw
to kill
nothing,
us.
and we're rolling initiative, which is
Hey, Crooked Moon Kickstarter stream!
Woohoo!
What's up? That sounds awesome.
Cross your
sounds
fingers
really
for
cool.
us, please.
Crooked
Hope
Moon.
we don't die.
Yeah.
This is overwhelming. I've
Or
never
if
had
we
so many
do,
friends.
it's really cool.
Yes.
That's all we can hope for.
Style, baby, style.
Mr. DM?
Yes.
Mr. DM.
Seems like
Sorry, I was fixing something.
Oh,
Okay.
Papa.
it seems like there's a lot going on over there, and I'm
Did Papa
concerned
forget
for my
us?
own well-being.
While we were
I
eating
forget
dice.
you all the time.
Oh, it's folk horror. Fuck yeah. Actually, legit, that sounds amazing.
insult, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Real quick, what I've learned from the chat in
Yes.
skimming it briefly
Uh-huh.
is that there is a Kickstarter called Crooked Moon that is a folk horror, or like a, folk horror, like, it's a what, RPG?
Okay.
Is it an RPG?
Drop
Let
in
us
the chat.
know.
What
is
what
it?
letters you got for
What
us?
are we
All
talking
right.
about?
Anybody with initiative 20 or above? What do you got?
Ooh.
21.
The rogue
Great.
finally rolled good enough.
They
15
asked
to
us
20?
to eat dice during the raid, so I think
15
we
to
now have to
20?
do it. Yes.
It is an RPG.
Nice.
20.
All right. 10 to 15.
Oh, it's a 5e supplement.
What do
Sorry,
you got?
Interesting.
That would be a 13.
Wait, did you just raise your hand also?
I didn't hear the range. I was just raising my hand because I assumed
He said, I
missed it.
want Crooked Moon.
I said, can I get Crooked Moon, please?
me
Take
up
all my
on
money.
one of
Okay.
great.
Sorry, what number was that again, Ollie?
13.
Okay,
What are we
Okay.
fighting?
Not
We
enough.
don't know
5
yet.
to 10?
That's me.
Yes.
What do you have?
9.
I also got a 9er.
Dex scores?
This guy.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, we had a strength fight on a dex fight.
Okay. Yes, we do. Okay.
It's super easy when it comes down to me and Roz, because I know, because that's how it breaks
We did
down.
it
It's
very
strength
specifically.
fighter, dex
All
fighter.
right.
Roz is
Yeah,
tiny but
except-
very strong.
Yes.
Except
So,
I'm the
before
wizard and I have higher dex than
Before I drop
rogue.
us into this,
Before you go on,
Yes.
maybe with all of the new raiders, if you could
Uh-huh.
just like catch them up, see what's happening right now. And just
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Let's do it.
hi,
following us.
welcome,
Thanks for coming
welcome,
in.
Raiders. We are Legacy of Fools.
The football team? Sorry, go on.
The Oakland Raiders are here. LA Raiders? Did they move? They moved.
Yeah.
I
LA
literally
Raiders.
thought of
Hello, LA
Raiders of
Raiders.
the
Las
Lost
Vegas,
Ark.
Las
Hello, Las Vegas Raiders. We have the Rams. Hello, people who rated this stream.
Welcome to our sports stream.
We are Legacy of Fools. We are a D&D stream. What we are attempting to do is all of the adventures that Wizards of the Coast has published for 5th edition in publication order, with heavy customization for our characters, and we are going to try and bridge them with ongoing continuity. So what the party in this campaign does may affect what happens to the party in the next.
And more recently,
More recently, we are in the lost mine of Phandelver. The party has been searching for their missing employer, Gundren Rockseeker, who was kidnapped by goblins in the employ of a mysterious crime lord known as the Black Spider. And the party has been given a tip that there is a druid hiding out in a ruined town in the woods who may have information about the location where that person was taken.
to be clear, apparently they also know something about Cragmaw Castle, right?
That is Cragmaw
And that
Castle.
is
Yeah.
about
The party-
5 different characters have known where Cragmaw Castle was, and they keep dying.
One.
So we're really
There-
hoping on this one.
One person has gotten killed.
Feels like
who
fun.
you
He
interacted with, who knew who
He
that was.
kept dying.
It was just that bugbear you took
Yeah.
captive.
Anyway, we just rolled initiative
Yeah.
in a
Yep.
weird, strange town, and we don't know why.
Yes.
So possibly we're all about to die. Go
Okay.
on, Tim.
Let's find out.
Go.
Let's find out before I put us into the fight. Here is the map.
Yay.
V, you are
Map.
right by this the ruin here, looking in through the open bit of the wall. I put the rest of you a little ways back. Are we happy with this placement, or do we
I
want to
feel like
rearrange
we probably would have been a little
A little
closer.
closer.
Little closer?
Yeah, we'd back our guy up a little bit.
Alright.
Just a little
He's
bit,
the
like
R guy.
Here-ish?
We back up.
Oh,
You
God.
wanna
This
be
guy.
our guy.
Like there, right about there.
Oh. No,
Oh.
one day.
Yeah, sure.
One day. And it starts here.
I mean, if you
Five.
would like to be in another spot, please feel free to tell me.
Call me dramatic.
Like-
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I think Ollie would be in the back of the group.
I'm very
but
happy where I am because that makes
That
the most
makes a
logical
lot of
sense.
sense, yes.
I'll come in between where the group is and where V is.
Like there-ish.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep.
Roz, Jaden, you feel good?
Can you put me, like, 11 o'clock of Desira, I think you just moved?
There?
And, like, but, like, a couple squares up? No, 11 o'clock?
other 11, Tim. There you go.
And then 1 square higher, and that's perfect.
Great.
Thank you.
Ross,
Roz is over there making bird calls.
you're good with the
Just
spot?
yelling
And
into that
Alia
bush.
is standing next to Roz as she does bird
Okay,
calls.
in that case...
At the beginning of that one song.
What bird is that? I know that bird.
That's our,
I heard it a lot in middle school.
It's really good you're first in initiative. Or at least for us. Hopefully
It's
whatever
fun to
we,
get
Alright.
hopefully whatever
You
we
People chat are rooting for us.
You peer in through that. What you just see the like shrubbery and the weeds and stuff, and so you are taken very much by surprise when out of nowhere
Brightness too, if you need it.
a little creature
Oh.
that looks like it is made of just a bunch of jagged twigs attached to each other in a roughly humanoid shape bursts upward out of the weeds and just swings at you with its pointy little claw.
Bastard.
It sounds like a friend, though.
Oh, wow.
That is gonna be a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Shout out
Oh, wait,
to
sorry.
the Crooked Moon.
Oh yeah, they just came from
a 14-hour stream.
Holy
I've
shit.
never done anything in my life for 14
I'm
hours.
a silly little goose. It was hidden. That's an advantage.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Which makes it now a
can you
16.
be a sillier
Okay.
goose, please?
What?
Can it not get advantage? Can you be a sillier goose? Goose, you didn't do a goose noise yet.
You
Yes,
can catch up with
Roz.
us at Legacy of Fools on YouTube.
That's correct.
Okay.
Check us out.
That is, it just like grazes your shin for 2 piercing damage.
Son of a bitch. It's the worst kind of pain.
Oh, just when it like
Oh,
gets just stings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that's gonna hurt
then
later.
Another one
Down
pops
hall.
up.
If you have like if you get like lemon juice on it.
That is a 12
or
on that
lime
one.
juice.
On V again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a miss on that one.
And it's gonna just move outward a little as another one emerges from the weeds.
Oh no.
Great. I've got new friends.
13 to hit.
They just don't know it yet. Misses.
Okay. And then
This seems like druidy shit, right? This is probably the druid.
This feels like some druidy
I mean-
shit. Yeah. You got some branches and some
Twigs and shit.
twigs.
Do
that are
druids make
living.
friends who are not friend?
Not
The
friend,
druid-
why
yeah.
friend shaped?
These sound like
They
friendly
do
guys.
sound like they're.
If it's not a friend, why do I want to give him a little smoocheroo on the top of his head? Aw,
Riddle me
Tim.
this man.
another one just comes running out of the next house over,
Riddle me this.
charging and letting out just this unsettling little noise as it
That's not a
sprints
friend.
towards Desira.
We are going to
guy.
adopt that one.
Pourquoi?
Also, somebody in the chat said that was a premium goose honk noise.
Yeah, that
Premium. Perfect.
Thank
That
you,
one
thank
charges
you.
at Roz.
The
Good
people
you
have
practiced.
spoken.
Roz opens her arms for a hug.
No, Roz, no, this is not a pet.
Yeah, how tall is it? Because she's not very tall.
No, it's
That
fine.
one gets
I'm
about
from a
that far.
farm.
It is like 2 feet tall.
Oh, it's
Would
smaller
you describe
than
this
Roz.
as a little guy?
In an unsettling, unpleasant way.
Roz is the only actual little guy.
Okay.
That's true.
That is their turn. We come to the top of the round. V, you are up.
Yeah, I got 3 of them on me.
You got 3 of them on you.
That is so lovely because I have my bow in my hand, but that's doing jack for me. I'm gonna toss my bow aside and Tim, as I understand it,
Yeah.
you have a house rule with the rapier and dagger situation.
Yes, I will allow you to use a rapier, to dual wield with a rapier, but only if the offhand weapon is a dagger.
Perfect. That's what I'm doing.
Because it bugs the shit out of me that by D&D rules as written, rapier and dagger is not possible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Which
Yes.
frustrates me entirely. As
Every day
well.
I think about it.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes she just wakes up at 3 a.m. and she's like, "What the fuck? No dagger!"
Jeremy Crawford, creator of the rules of D&D. What the fuck?
All right. So, V, you're up.
Yep. So I got those in my hands, and I'm gonna make an attack roll.
Okay.
One right below me.
Give me the attack roll.
First.
Come up,
This is
baby.
with the rapier.
Rapier.
That's a total of 8.
Less so.
You know, I'm feeling good.
An 8
Yeah.
does not hit.
But he's just a little guy.
fully
You
with
said
it
it
and
yourself.
That's true.
Tim, I believe you said that these were just branches. I know how to hit a branch.
I don't think you do.
Yeah.
Do I roll for
Evidence suggests no, you don't.
Invigor attack.
I'm gonna take a swipe with my dagger, same one right below me.
Okay.
That is also. Do I give my bonuses to this attack roll for my offhand?
You're good. Whatever.
You do on the attack, but no damage modifier.
It's fine. It's a natural 1.
Oh no.
You swipe downward at it with the dagger in your offhand, miss entirely, come up and accidentally plant it in a chink between 2 bits of masonry, and it just sticks there, and it just.
Thank God I got a second dagger to do that again. That is going to. I mean, there's not.
Dagger,
wait,
I hardly
actually.
know.
Let's see here.
That's your turn?
I believe that is my turn. I can't.
Here.
What?
Yeah, no. I'm
Bonus
just,
actions?
Yeah, I'm looking at what I got. Kind
Not
of.
gonna do
Well,
it
that-
with the other
Nothing
weapon.
disengage
Nope,
is gonna help me
I
here,
was
is
careful.
it?
You
Some-
could
Maybe
run
if you want
away
to
from
run
them.
away, you could.
I'm doing that. I'm surrounded. I don't like this. These guys are gonna like scratch out my eyes.
I don't like this. Yeah, bud, we're in combat.
So you're disengaging?
Yeah, just.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go straight to.
running.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck out of there.
Hate this guy.
Handsome motherfucker.
I'm getting as close to. Is that Desira there in the middle?
Yeah, it's Desira
I'm getting there. I'm trying to get like by her side. Safety in numbers.
5.
Help, please!
10.
They scare me.
15 feet gets you right next to Desira.
I already lost a dagger. Beware!
You're good with that spot?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Thank
Oh
you.
my
I end my turn by looking dashing, but being really
Desira,
useless.
it is your turn.
You're just like,
Very anime characters style.
I think
Tuxedo
it's Desira's turn.
Yeah. Hello? Do these belong to anybody? We're not here to hurt you.
No response.
And then I'm gonna do I am new to this character, and I'm going to cast inflict. Nope. I'm going to just swing my mace.
Just swing your
I'm
mace.
just gonna swing my mace.
Swing that mace.
Because I don't know if I should be
beats
killing all
branch
these
every time.
things.
Every time.
I don't know if I should be killing all these things, because what if this is the druid and we don't want to make enemies with it?
If we
You
don't,
called
they're
out,
going
to be fair.
And it's a nat 20 on my mace.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yep, and it's
Murder,
just, but it's just 1d6
No time
on
to
damage,
contemplate.
so
2.
Roll
it's
damage.
not
Yeah.
much of a...
You
Roll
roll
all
a nat
that
20.
damage.
You roll
Oh, I get to roll
double the dice.
2d6. Hee. And it's 6 total.
6 total. So you just bring the mace down and hit it from the top, and it crunches and falls apart.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt your friends, but also perhaps reveal yourself?
No response. Anything else for your turn?
I'm going to stay where I am for now.
Okay.
I liked it.
It is the twig creature's turn.
Oh no.
This one's charging up to Desira and swinging a claw.
Do they cast Make Friends? Oh.
They cast claw.
Oh.
I
hate
that.
that.
Is 9
It's super
to hit.
effective.
Does not hit.
This one is coming for Desira as well.
Oh, hi, buddies. Oh, everybody's
That is
looking
an
at
8
me.
to hit.
Does not hit.
This one's straight for V.
No.
That's a 14.
That misses.
This one for V as well, and that is a 16
That hits.
for 4 piercing damage as it gets you right in the deep into the thigh.
Okay.
That one over there is going for Roz. That is a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
How dare they?
Yeah, not Ross.
And that will be
Not Ross.
5 piercing
they
damage.
hit me twice. Why? How come?
As it gets you, in the side of your torso, which is lower down and easier for
I was
this
gonna
to
say, I'd say, why don't you
You're
pick
fine.
on someone your own size? And yet,
You're pretty close inside.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The joke, Timothy.
Halflings are aware of their size.
She's
Yeah.
frothing at the mouth.
She's so cute.
That's
And then
terrific.
2 more come running out of that further cottage.
No. Oh no, thank you. I'm gonna just.
Yeah, get out of the map. You don't need
Just
this.
end the stream.
Yeah.
One coming right
man.
there.
We're
and-
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, we won the combat, in case anyone was wondering.
We've decided against
And one
being
right
fun.
there.
Yeah.
I broke
Good
That
for
is their
me.
turn. Ollie, you're up.
Cute. Well, there's one right near me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to reach down and attempt to shock and grasp it.
I thought
Give me
you
an
were
attack
gonna do the hold his
Keep
head
it
before
right.
so he can't reach you.
I would love to see Ollie pull that shit out of nowhere.
I would too. Go ahead and make an attack roll,
Just becomes a
please.
huge
It's like,
bully.
Yeah. Just mage hand, but they're trying to swipe at you.
Stop calling
Amy, will you
yourself.
blow my die?
But eat it. It's the peach one.
Oh, yeah, you took a big risk putting
I
that one. You know that
intentionally-
looks like a delicious
I
gummy
intentionally
candy
did that
to me.
because I wanted to see what would happen.
I've looked up online before,
That's
like squishy
hot.
dice, because I just want to be able to
Oh.
squeeze them.
Oh.
I would
That's
put
not-
one in
Then
my
I
mouth.
would eat them.
Yeah.
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 Does a 12 hit?
12 does not. You
Cool.
reach your hand out and it just pivots to the side.
Our branches.
I feel like I'd be like, well, surely there's no harm in just putting the die in my
Anything else
mouth.
for you?
Well, surely if I just chew
no,
it up,
I
you
think-
and then the next thing you know, you've eaten a die.
I need to hear from Amanda right
So
now.
sorry.
It's okay.
No, because Roz is here and I don't want to run away from that thing that's attacking her.
It's chill.
I'm good.
Okay. Jaden, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Jaden.
I like you entirely covering your face.
Yeah, cover your
Yeah.
face a little more, Jamie.
I'm looking
not
at
what
something
we're here
very
for.
important. Smash. So there is one on Mia. I would love. Sorry, not Mia. That was confusing. I would love to.
We got
attack-
new people. They're like, wait, which one's Mia?
Mia. Is that a character, an actor? I'm gonna attack the one
Yeah.
that is on me.
Okay.
With Caspian.
Caspian's
Go.
a sword.
Caspian's my sword.
And
I
it's-
drop my d20. I'll be right back.
Rolled off the table.
Okay.
What is this piece of candy? It looks just like my dice.
Oh no, Jamie!
No, Jamie, stop!
No,
Just,
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Guys,
just put it in your mouth.
I told you we couldn't keep him off leash.
All right. I got a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right.
Really well, everyone.
I am going to.
Sorry for anyone on headphones.
Oh yeah, don't listen on headphones. Dude.
So far,
that-
Desira has been useful, and the rest of us have done.
Uh-huh.
We're just out here
Alright.
swinging at twigs
Oh,
like a
she's
bunch of
aware.
assholes.
I'm just gonna. Nah, I'm gonna action surge. Fuck it. If you're a fighter and you don't action surge your first turn in combat, you show a lot of restraint, and good for you, because I could never do that.
Wouldn't be me.
Fuck yeah, that's an 11.
11 does not hit either.
Cool. That's my turn.
Yeah, you
Feeling
swing that thing
reluctant.
down and like kind of graze it, but do not like chop into the wood.
Cool.
You're doing great, guys.
Hell yeah.
Roz, you're up.
Just like I wanted.
Well, the bar is low. Let's see if I can step over it.
Bless you.
Bless you. I'm gonna just get out.
Wait.
Bless you. I'm just gonna get out my little battle axe and two-handed. I'm just gonna swing it at this little guy right in front of me. But I'm gonna yell "sorry" beforehand. 'Cause he's little and I like him.
But he attacked you, so.
Yeah.
Trying to fuck your ass up.
He's trying to what?
Thank God you set up.
Your ass up?
Yeah. Us up required.
And that's plus 4, right?
Yes.
Yes. 13.
A 13 just.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll damage.
Just.
Hey,
what we're going
minimum.
for.
Bare minimum. Yeah.
C's get degrees. Okay, so that's a D10,
Mm-hmm.
which is this one. I'm newish here still.
By to hear, she means D&D in general.
Yep. 6
Plus.
2 plus
just the two.
8.
If you had taken out Clarence, it would have
You-
been another one.
Dig two-handed, like sideways strike with the sword, hit it through the middle, and it shatters.
Sorry.
Just little bits.
You could have been my friend.
Oh man, survivor's guilt. Gets you double time, doesn't
It
it?
doesn't count if you did the killing.
I feel really bad about what I
yeah.
did.
That is your
That's
turn.
just guilt.
Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's all I got.
V.
I'm going to I'm gonna take out one of my 2 flasks of oil I'm gonna douse the one below me in oil, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action,
Yes.
my fast hands to use object. I'm gonna use my tinderbox.
Yes!
I don't.
You were inspired by the burning down of a house.
I know,
I'm
right? Like we.
Wait a second. This would be totally different if we were in that burning house.
Dun, dun, dun.
I've got it.
Yeah, so you are splashing the oil onto the creature,
Yeah.
and then bonus action with with fast hands, just tinderbox out and
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
good. Yeah. You just
great.
light it, and the thing just goes as it ignites. The flame burns high and fast, and very quickly flames back out as that thing is more or less just ash.
I love we're all cringing at this, and the chat is like, try war crimes, mustard gas.
Oh my god!
Do worse things to those
The fire looked
creatures.
very effective on that thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Good to know.
I kind of got, I got the other flask, my remaining one of 2 flasks. I'm kind of flashing. I'm staring down the other one, like, yeah, what?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Or maybe I
Wait,
say,
well,
yeah.
I didn't actually make you roll the damage on that. I just assumed it was dead. Let's.
Oh.
You're probably right.
I now
Double
realize
check. Double check for dead.
because you set a thing made
On-
of kindling on fire. That'd
Maybe
be...
it was wet.
I
Maybe
look.
just went for a swim. We don't
Oh,
know.
you don't need to roll for this.
Oh no.
That's essentially. Yeah, that's essentially. It takes it. I'm gonna say because that's not. It's just like a lighter. It's not like an ability that would do a certain amount of fire
Yeah.
damage. So I'm gonna do just what the oil would have done as extra fire damage on top of like a firebolt, which would be just a flat 5.
Cool.
It took 10.
Ooh.
Okay. Which is known as a pointy 5.
A pointy vibe. Oh yes.
A
Okay.
10.
Anything else for you?
Yeah, under my breath, so only like Desir hears it. Someone or something flammable. And I'm just staring down the other.
Is that
bundle
V
branches.
having a thought?
Yes.
Is one brain cell activated?
Okay, that's your
And
turn.
That's my turn.
Desira, you're up.
What? Me again?
You again?
I was just going.
Impossible.
And you're
Okay.
going again.
I'm gonna swing at the guy that's to my right, just next to me, not in front of me. It's, to the right on the screen.
Yeah, I got you.
That one. I'm gonna swing the mace
Swing.
again.
Oh.
Swinging for 15.
15 hits.
Uh-huh. And I'm gonna do a d6 of damage because you told me 2. I do 2 damage.
Noise.
Get off
2
of
damage.
us!
Take that.
Just gonna make a little mark on this thing for myself here.
For Strami Mommy, who is suggesting Fireball, we're
Ooh,
level.
good idea.
We're
Yeah.
level 3.
Try Fireball.
We're level 3. I don't have Fireball,
Except
Yeah,
in
so
soul
you-
form.
but I'm not
Yes.
going to use it. 'cause I
You
wanna
bring that mace down, swing into its side. Several twigs fall out of it. It looks like it's actually just kind of barely holding together. Like the pieces are coming apart, but it is still up.
Also, to be clear for the new viewers, Ollie is covered in burn scars and has fire PTSD. So,
Well,
the
we'll see.
fireball,
Yeah.
maybe not so much in his future. Could be.
We'll see.
Anything else for your turn?
That's it for me.
We'll see,
Okay.
actually.
Pitbull, he is not.
Creatures are up. One of them is swinging at Desira. Desira, that's a 12 to hit.
what?
Does a 12 hit you, Desira?
Yeah, no.
Okay, one swinging at V. That is 6 to hit.
That misses.
One going for Jaden. 5.
Nah.
And one going for Ollie. 12.
No.
That is all of them that are left.
Woot.
So,
I don't know what that is, but
No.
I liked it.
Get big. Scare him off.
oh no, wait, there's one more attacking
Go away,
Desira.
Coyote.
I thought that number seemed odd.
Hey. No, it doesn't have to attack.
15.
That was a hit.
All
right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'll tank.
I assumed you were laughing so hard because you had.
Yeah.
That is the creatures. Ollie, you are up.
Cool.
Think about
Ollie
that
is having seen what V did.
Inspired.
He's gonna take a breath. He's
Oh.
gonna turn to Roz.
Oh,
You got this one?
okay.
I'm gonna run toward that group where Desira and V are. So I am on the creature twig things, like basically flanking with Desira.
You would take the opportunity attack?
Yes.
Okay, go right there. It is going to swing at you.
Go for it.
That is 12 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
This is who?
And kind of in a panic, Ollie thrusts his hand out, and for the first time you see flame actually come out of his hand, and I cast Burning Hands.
The whole group, no matter what they're in the middle of doing, just stops and goes, ooh!
All right, deck saves.
Is that little character
Yes, so
development?
15-foot cone, so however many I can get.
That's going to be 2.
Okay, great, and then obviously spell sculpt around
Yep.
Desira.
All right, it just goes straight around Desira and V.
Oh.
And like, I'm talking fire blasts out of Ollie's hands and comes like up to you and just splits
Yeah.
around.
And we watch it like we're at World of Color. We're like,
The
Ba-da-da-da-da.
closer one
8 seconds. 8
gets
seconds.
Thank you.
a dirty 20.
That will
The
save.
further one gets also a dirty 20.
That's just rude. They still take half.
It's deeply rude. Go ahead and roll the damage.
So it's 3d6.
They're definitely gonna burn anyway. You know?
Not bad damage.
Shit. That's
That
really
would be 15 on a save if they failed. So 7.
So 7. But I have good news for you. It's 14 for each of them, and they ignite and burn away.
And probably the Indesir, I just see Ollie kind of like, okay. okay, yeah, okay.
I feel like in my free hand I go,
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Great.
Hell yeah.
In that case, Jaden, you are up.
All right. Jaden is going to. I'm going to just say. I'm just gonna look at this one and say, "Fuck this," and I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna do. I'm going to run diagonal southwest twice, and then.
Look at him with his
Southwest?
southwest.
Yes,
He thinks
please.
he's better
Is it
than
a
us.
bush?
Going
Is that a
down
bush or a
and
tree? I
over.
couldn't tell.
That is a bush.
Oh, okay. Then I will go. Let me see.
Is the one next to you, Dad?
It is not, but I hate that one. So
we don't know that
5,
this is
10,
north
15,
oriented.
20,
He could be wrong.
Okay, if that's a bush, that does change things. Okay, I'm gonna get. Just die, you little ugly plant monster! And I'm going to try to hit him.
Just the one that's next to you.
Just the one that's next to me.
Stop throwing your dice across the table.
You are rolling them like you are at a craps table.
Yeah.
That wasn't the right one. This weekend. So
Oh my god. Someone
It
just
doesn't
bring
hit.
a
It was an
D20
eight.
to the craps table.
it was an 8. No, that does not hit.
And none of us are allowed back in
I
the
imagine,
woman
I imagine
now.
because it's a rapier, it keeps like going through his little twiggy
Snake
branches.
eyes on it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
exactly
like
what's
opening
happening.
holes.
Yeah. That's the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Roz.
Hi.
Wait, sorry. One more thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna fucking run away from this one.
Okay.
I'm going to get as close as I can to southwest of the one that is southwest of V. I don't think I can get
And
while going around the bush.
20.
Oh, that's a riddle.
That was like
Can I
you
try and
wanted
leap
to
over the
react,
bush with acrobatics?
but you weren't listening.
You know, I will allow it. So you'll go like 5, 10.
I want to be flanking with V.
Give me
Flank.
an
Flank.
acrobatics check.
Gentle.
Good.
Natural 2.
Oh,
But plus 5 is 7.
You
That's a lucky
land
number.
prone in the bushes.
Yeah! Help! There's another one! It's got me! It's eating me!
That's just a bush chair.
Roz,
Impossible.
you're up.
Hiya.
Oh, and that other one is making an opportunity attack.
Amazing.
Sorry.
oh, boo.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
13.
That does not hit.
Yeah. You're okay. Now you can go.
I'm gonna run northwest.
Ooh.
1 square.
We're really angry at Jamie for
Moving
losing
towards that
direction.
guy. And
I
I'm
don't know how else to say diagonal directions.
gonna... Was that you who asked if I got this?
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, I told Ellie I got this, so here I go! And I'm gonna swing my axe.
You got this.
It's a 1, but I'm lucky.
Yay! Come on, halfling.
How lucky.
That's
Almost went into the
So
popcorn.
12?
Oh, just misses.
Ow.
But what if it didn't?
It'd be cool.
It'd be super
And yet,
Consider.
oh,
doesn't?
I'm considering it.
Okay.
Still not the case.
Hey,
Anything else
Tim.
for you?
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
You a bitch.
No, don't, not the DM, not the DM. I'm gonna action surge, thank you.
Yes.
So, that's so
Alright.
sorry.
Get it.
Let's
Get it.
see. Trask.
You can't kill Ross, though. You can't.
Fan and
Okay,
table favorite
14.
14
16
hits.
actually.
16.
16
Some might
also
say.
hits.
That's for 11 points of damage.
16 is just the 14 of the soul.
That's what I always say.
I'm sorry, how much damage was it?
Who gives a shit? 11.
Yeah, you obliterate that thing.
Entire nonsense, Tim. Is that what?
Okay, that's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. V, you're up.
I'm gonna use my other flask of oil.
Okay.
It worked out well last time. Or actually, no, wait. We only got like one of. I'm gonna try to scoop him up. I'm gonna try to contain him. I'm gonna try and-
Oh.
Yeah, he's only 2 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
Does he look burly?
He's literally made of twigs.
Yeah, I can pick him up.
Got
I can,
no muscles.
I can
Yeah.
get up here.
Give me a strength athletics check.
I love this so much.
About to try and baby beyond this thing.
A little bit.
Oh!
That is a natural 20, my dude.
You got a 10. So it is uncomfortable to hold because it is very pointy. But you've got it without any damage. You're just holding it and it's just like in your arms.
I'm sorry about your friend. Just chill out. Just chill out.
Who sent you?
I can. You say.
Do you know where Crack My Castle is?
I'm just wrangling it. That was the end of the plan.
Okay. Now your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right,
I just gotta-
Zira, you're up.
I'm gonna come over and look at this thing. I guess I'll try and like tie its hands behind its back.
You're gonna tie it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you use your action, I'm not even
Did
say
I
not
miss
even
the
a
memo? I thought we were just killing these motherfuckers.
I
Actually, you know
thought
what?
so too.
Nah, we're taking one for ours.
Desira, give me a strength athletics
that's
to
our
tie it
default.
while it is actively struggling.
Our default has always been leave no survivor.
Athletics, 12.
And that is, it has rolled a 19.
Oh,
So
okay.
it manages to slip out of the ropes while still in
He
his
doesn't like
hands.
that. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that.
What is the plan?
Adopt him.
Adopt him.
Adopt
Adopt
him. That's the plan.
Okay.
Oh my god,
anything else
that's
for,
the beginning of V's like redemption arc. He
Yes.
becomes a single father.
anything else for your turn?
And then he marries Cheide, and the two of them become.
Can I just try and like hold its hands behind its back, or is that just another
This is the
object
fanfic
interaction? I
we
suppose I
need.
can't do.
No,
that.
that would be another action.
Yeah. So I've already done my action.
Yeah. Do you have movement?
I'm gonna say to him, well, I suppose maybe move me so I'm right next to where, or
yeah,
I'm basically
sure.
next to V, so I'm basically like where the thing is. Is there one left or two?
There are two. There's one. There's one that is
So you're just like right there.
free and clear.
We have our adopted
Okay.
one and one more wild
Yeah,
one.
the adopted one. I'm gonna say, listen here, young sir. Perhaps you should be more careful with us. And that's it.
This one is gonna run for
Quite the talking to.
No intimidation check?
fallen Jade. No.
Does it look like it even understood her?
Give me an insight check.
I also want to
Ooh,
do an
yeah.
insight check on that. 17.
I'm rolling a
22.
Not even remotely. It's just going like.
No.
Okay. That one is going for fallen Jaden in the bushes.
Just so you know, it did not seem to understand
You're in his
anyone at
territory
all.
now.
Just want to let you know
that
that.
is an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
He literally said, "Welcome to my world."
That is 3 piercing damage. As it just like claw fingers just like into your.
Ah! No, it is alive! It's attacking me!
There's just a different one, Jaden.
Other one is going to swing at V.
Ollie, you don't know what you're saying.
That's only a 9 to hit.
Oh, that misses. Stop it!
Full
Stop
die.
Ollie, you're up.
Well,
The end game is here.
I know that this one doesn't understand, but there's one that's attacking a prone Jaden. So I'm a Ray of Frost that one.
Okay.
Freeze him up.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Do you want to blow my die? Thank you.
She doesn't trust me not
Nope.
to eat it.
Fair enough.
Only a
Right,
9,
rightfully so.
however, so it
Yeah, you just
But the
fire the
bush
ray
looks
past
very-
it and just freeze a patch of grass.
Sorry.
Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right. In that case, Jaden, you're up.
Yeah. Are there any caterpillars in this bush or what?
Asking the real question.
Yeah. Giving the people what they want. Caterpillar stuff. So I'm gonna try and pick myself up from this bush.
Okay.
He got knocked down, but he got up again.
I did, and yes,
Half your movement to stand up.
fantacular. I'm gonna. You heard me. I'm going to kind of. Yeah,
It's probably also going to take an extra 5 feet of your movement just to get out of the bush.
That's fair. I don't think I'm gonna move from the bush. I think from the bush.
Okay.
I'm going to.
He likes the bush.
I'm just going to stab, like stand up and stab in the direction. I'll see that there is a guy that's not a bush. I'll go. Oh, you're right. It wasn't the bush.
Which one are you going for?
The north one.
Okay. Give me a attack roll.
That's what I was telling you, Jaden. Okay. Ooh.
Why didn't you say so earlier? 21.
That'll hit.
Fantastic.
What?
Yeah, 2 more than 8 seconds. That
that
is
the
George
Town.
Lopez theme
No,
it was Funky Town.
It was Funky Town.
Then why did I feel like I was awakened on a couch drenched in sweat at 4 in the
Just
morning?
Nick at night.
Yeah.
Just don't do more than 8 seconds of it.
There.
Yeah.
11 points of piercing damage.
Didn't like that.
You finally stab straight into the heart of its twigs.
Ah,
They
you son of a
fall
bitch.
apart
Little
into a
twiggy
little
heart.
pile on the ground.
Ah. How much movement do I have left at this point? Half? Or what?
Once out of the bush, 10 feet.
Alright. Can I get to that flanking position now? Possibly using acrobatics if possible. In fact, definitely using
Okay, it's
acrobatics.
15 to
if
get up. I'm going to say...
Okay.
Just
2 squares
I'm
down.
going to say you because you're stuck, you're in this bush right now and need to extricate it, you cannot get quite that far.
Okay.
Because going through the bush would be like further difficult terrain.
Got it. And I can't think of a way to pole vault myself over this bush. So that's fair. I'll get as close as I
Did you
can.
bring
Okay.
a pole vaulting pole?
You get to right
Stab
there.
Cassian
Actually,
in
you're
the ground.
flanking with Desira.
Hey.
Hey!
Just kidding.
Whoa!
No, your mace is. You've been doing some good stuff with that mace.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Jasira's been
Roz,
doing
you're
it for
up.
most of us.
You're
That's
up.
you,
It's your
baby.
turn.
Yo, Roz.
Where am I?
Fully dissociated.
So we're recording Legacy of Fools.
System
I'm
update.
I'm sorry.
Spirit left her body.
I was 9 years old being awoken by the George Lopez
still?
theme song.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I'll go brush my teeth and get to bed. I know I have school in the morning.
No one even carried you to bed? Aww.
That's
Is there at least a
cute.
blanket draped over your little body?
Hefty child.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
She doesn't know.
What are
She's
you
just
doing?
rolling. You know, you just roll sometimes.
Just a blind roll.
Just default movement.
This will
is to
determine
roll a
what I'm doing.
D20.
Damn, 12, yeah?
Does it?
Do I?
Oh,
Do I? Does it? Can I?
Oh my god.
The audience is going to really love it when we go full Dadaism.
what they're here for.
Wait, so there's only one and it's being held? Yeah.
Like a little baby.
Like a little.
It's got hands on it. It's still like on its feet.
What am I gonna go slap it in the face? Like,
Tickle it.
I mean, you could. It's up to you.
no, that doesn't feel like what Roz would do. It feels like what Amy would do. But I'll just walk towards the group and be like, What are we doing?
Where do you want to go?
Just close to
Oh,
us.
towards me!
All right.
I don't.
Where am I putting you on this map?
Towards me!
Towards V?
Please.
So like 5,
Just end my
15,
turn, put me out of
20
my
feet of
misery.
movement puts you right there.
No.
Yeah, that's great.
Great.
That's so sexy. Let's do that.
V, you're up.
I don't know. We normally just
It
leave
does
no
not
survivors. What do we-
understand
but
us.
I've looked at it too long.
Kill it.
Did you name it?
No.
Don't.
Kill it first, and then
Don't.
we'll just kill it.
Can I rip this thing apart like the bundle of twigs it is?
Oh, interesting.
Whoa.
It's described as a bunch of twigs.
It is
just
a
in
bunch of
few
twigs.
Twigs.
You didn't
For
create any bond with
With
him when you were
most
holding
creatures,
Sure.
I would say no to this.
Uh-huh.
But given the nature of this thing, I'm going to let you try. This
You can
is going to
certainly
be
try.
essentially, we're counting this as
god.
This is going to be a strength-based improvised attack. So strength, no proficiency.
Oh, he's good at improv. though,
I'm
so-
sorry, Twiggy Stardust.
Yes, and Twiggy Stardust. Fuck you.
Flat 10.
Does not work. You pull and it will not come apart.
Oh my god, you're just torturing it now.
Oh my god.
Oh god, it hates that. Kill
Little
it.
baby fist.
Anything else for your turn?
I don't want to put it down. It's gonna bite me. I had my turn.
Okay.
I think I let it go.
No, just leave it.
You want me to let it go?
No.
Should have slapped it. I think been kinder than what you're doing, right?
So, that is now Desira's turn.
Oh, it does not understand us.
Well, okay. And I'm gonna smash
Just
it with my mace
letting you
again.
know.
Attack roll at advantage.
Oh,
open it.
advantage was good because it was a poor roll. Still a poor roll. That attack roll is 7. No, 8. No,
You-
8.
You overcorrect, trying not to hit V's hands, and just fully miss.
Dang it.
Anything further for you?
I know.
No.
Okay.
If we're still, are we married to Twiggy Stardust? Because I do want to pitch Twiggy Smalls.
Shit,
12 to hit
dead.
V.
That's good.
Twiggy. What?
12 to hit V.
Mrs. King.
Twiggy Smalls hyphen Stardust swings and misses.
Oh,
V.
hyphenated last name. I like it.
Stop
Can we put this knot in
Absolutely.
my
Yes. No problem.
Ollie, you're up.
Okay. I'm going.
I love Gertie is hiding just off screen. There's a sweet little dog here, but you can't
think,
quite see her.
Actually, if
You never will.
I'm counting right, I can run, so I'm flanking with V.
Because it's a dog that only exists in our mind.
I would
Yeah.
like to run and
ghost.
flank with V.
Okay.
And then I would like to reach out and shock and grasp at advantage.
All right. So wait,
Ooh,
where's your?
Is that gonna get V2 or not?
So you are going.
I mean,
So
it's not
five,
like
15,
wood isn't a conductive
20,
material.
25, 30 feet to right there.
It's not a conductive material, wood. It's
Sure.
more of an anyway.
Kind of like when lightning hits a tree. Sure.
Yeah, nothing
Attack
happens.
roll
It
advantage.
doesn't explode
Yeah.
or anything and splinter out.
I think Gertie just wiped a booger on me. I put my hand out and she just went.
They were both
Thank
the
you.
same
My hand's
roll,
real wet.
and that's an
Yucky.
18.
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Thunderbar.
Gertie, we need to show you on camera.
You want to be a star? You want to be a star?
You're a star, Gertie. Sadly, 1 point.
Say hello to your adoring fans.
You did so good, guys.
Goody.
Gertrude.
Goodness.
Getting a little fresh over there.
First she wipes a,
for the Patreon.
first she wipes a booger on you.
That was 1 lightning
Coffee.
damage.
Really aggressive
All right.
behavior tonight.
You,
Nose lick.
Aw,
hand
must be
out,
nice.
pump electricity into it. It's just like a little shock.
I think Ollie's just kind of having
Gertie
a
went.
weird like moment of just like they named it. I don't know. Am I
Yeah.
killing? I don't.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Jaden.
Jaden is gonna. Jaden is going to stand up, and Jaden.
Does
wait,
Jaden stand?
he's gonna stand up a little taller,
Just puff out the chest.
Straighten out his posture.
just a little taller.
Shoulders back.
Shoulders back, butt out. As you do in Baldur's Gate, I'm going to attack this held twig guy.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to. Oh, right. Twiggy Stardust / Smalls. I'm going to attempt to stab Caspian through him. I'm going to say, time to trim the hedges.
Oh no.
Natural
Advantage.
one. I have advantage!
You earned that natural
I
one.
did, though. I did. Natural, still bad. It's like a 9.
Nah.
Yo, shit, this guy is wily.
Oz.
There's something special about him.
Maybe we should keep him.
Oh no.
Tie him up and
I
drag
was
him
really
behind
just
us.
hoping we'd done by now.
Yeah, Ross
did
doesn't
I.
want to kill a little
Really hoping I would
guy.
hit something again.
Oh no.
No, I just zoned out again.
You had too much dog time. Now you've descended into the dog
I mean, at
plane.
this point, I feel like we need to put this fucking thing out of its misery.
Yeah. Just swinging it.
I've got a dagger. I'm just gonna take the dagger.
This feels
All right.
so...
Are you're going over to it?
Yeah.
Feels dragged out. Yeah.
How? Oh, can I get over to
There's
it?
that big bush in the
think
way,
you
but you
can.
could
But I could move.
you could circle around.
But she can run through
Space,
V
yeah.
and Desira's
Oh,
space.
you can.
Oh,
Which
so
you
I
can even get there without going through. But yes, you can go through.
I can
their
just kind of get
spaces.
south of it.
Hell
huh?
yeah.
She's
5,
low.
10, 15. Yeah, you can get
Yeah,
right
not,
there
not
easy.
so much like dragged out because the rolls are bad, but like dragged out in a way that like it's made it like theatrically awful to be like to just be like.
So Ross just walks over and is
"Oh."
like, sometimes on a farm you just have to put things down. Gets her dagger
Dang.
out.
That's
Give
true.
me an attack roll.
And what do I add with
2
the
and 2.
dagger? 2 and 2 still? That's 4.
2 and 2, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Noise.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
D4.
I don't feel good
It's it's a triangle one.
I love that there was a
You-
huge
where's the
dog
that
discussion
one,
happening
that
right
one.
now in the chat.
It's just this.
Plus your strength.
Thank you. It's a 3.
3 damage.
Yeah.
With 3 damage, you thrust the thing deep in the middle of it. It just it slumps down
So these
and
things
just
have
falls
4
apart.
I don't feel good about that.
I don't. I
And we
feel.
are out of initiative.
Yay!
All right.
That was really much longer and more tedious than I.
Nice
Do
though.
those creatures seem like the kind that would do this of their own steam, or does that feel druid related?
Does it?
Give me an Arcana check.
Not your Kana, our
Or an
Kana.
insight check.
Well, I rolled a natural 20 either
Can I roll
way.
a different?
Which one are you rolling, though?
I rolled bad.
Insight, because
Oh, no.
that's better. 23.
What did you get?
A 7.
You have no idea. With your roll, nothing seemed controlled about those. They kind of seemed like hungry animals coming at you.
Oh.
Yeah, we should have just let them eat us.
They're just doing
Yes.
what they need to survive.
It's true. No, I
And
can't.
so were we.
And so were we.
That's
But what they were trying to do was kill you. So
Yeah,
Survival
well,
of the
there's that.
fittest.
They
And
said.
we've shown them that I'm the fittest here. I go retrieve my dagger that's stuck in the wall.
yeah, you pull it out. Without the stress of those things, it's not super hard to get out of the wall.
Shall we keep going?
And the other one out of its tiny limp body.
Oh yeah.
Are we moving on from these buildings, or do you wish to peer in any further now that no
Do we
monsters are
wanna
jumping
let-
out of it?
My curiosity's been satiated.
Yes.
I think I'm good just getting on with it, but I don't
Okay.
want to fall into a trap.
Should we check where they came
You're,
from at least?
you're having it here internal modeling externally again, V.
Sorry.
We can look around.
And then we
if
walk
want.
down the road.
We're doing it. We're doing it with you.
Couldn't
You don't
stand
need to
the
tell
other
us.
one.
Okay, what are we doing?
Do we want to check that?
Let's check that
Yeah, we
building
gotta
just a
scout.
little bit in case.
Yeah, we're scouting.
They came from all 3 of those buildings. So which one?
We
Which
checked
one are we checking?
We checked one building, and there wasn't.
Well, you
anything
like
else in
peered
that
into
way.
it from the outside.
I'm gonna give that one a better look around.
Yeah, if you want to go poke around.
Let's
in
start
it.
with
Yeah,
that
let's
one.
poke around that first.
So which one are we going? Essentially, building 1, 2, or 3.
building 1. I believe
Wait, are you
that's-
still
that's-
going to poke around a building?
Well,
Why?
if there are more, I want to know.
I don't.
Though I do feel if they were in there, maybe they were in there, because there's something interesting in there. I don't know.
All right, so you're going to the first building, the little cottage first.
Yeah.
Give me. You're going around to see if there's anything else noteworthy in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll-
Give me
go
a
with-
perception or an investigation.
I'll go with B and do that as well.
We're gonna do an investigation. That's gonna give me a 9.
Fucking fuck. Also a 9.
Just overgrowth and weeds.
Niner.
All right, guys, I'm not getting anything from this one. I think
right.
it's all safe to.
There was like a dragon sword in
That's just like on the outskirts, or is that like all inside and?
Oh, I assumed you were going inside.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah, if they're going in,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
go in as well. And,
All right, give me a perception
yeah.
or an
I
investigation.
didn't know. I guess we're going all the
I'm
way
kind of
in.
gonna keep an eye on things out
Alright.
here.
Nice.
Check for anyone
Perception
coming.
is a 14.
To the stupid fucking.
With a
love
14.
it here.
Yeah, just kind of looking.
You don't see anything. It
7.
looks like just a ruin.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Okay, on to the next building.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No. Let's-
No.
Unless that building is one that those guys ran out of, I don't think we should go into any more buildings.
Well,
These
they-
are
they
the
all
buildings they ran out of.
They ran
we're
out
looking
of-
at.
Great, then
out of
let's
3.
do that. As I said.
That's what we were doing.
We should
Exactly
do that. Only
Alright.
buildings they ran out of.
Okay.
That, yes.
The
Building,
next one.
next building.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay standing outside.
Same checks.
I'm gonna stay
Yeah.
standing outside,
Let
making sure
me
nothing's
look
coming
and
towards
hope it
us.
rolls better. Ooh, that's
There
good.
it is, baby.
11.
Dirty 20 on investigation.
Forget about all your negatives.
Oh, are we investigation or,
Or perception?
Either or.
Either or.
Your
It's
choice.
the same.
Okay. Were you rolling also?
I'm just
Eat
I'm
a
just
dice
also
and roll a cheese
eating
puff.
popcorn and reading the chat. That is an 11.
You guys poke around a minute. This one is one of the two that was slightly larger, and like there's a little bit of flagstone floor left here. There's like most of it is ruined, but there's like little bits of what looked like wood trim and stuff that like probably fell off the walls and stuff. From what very little remains of this building, it looks like it might have been like a slightly nicer house, like a little like maybe a merchant or something. Like there's a little richer looking. The little fragments that are still there, but most of it's gone, and there is nothing but that ruin.
Okay.
On to the next building.
One more round of checks.
Yes.
And I don't see anything coming.
Jesus.
You can give me a perception check if you want.
Jesus.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
12.
25.
I was so happy because it got a
Oh.
19, but then you had to get a 25.
Yeah.
25 investigation.
So you poke around for a minute and you spot this one is like that second one, very barely still there. There's trees growing up through the flagstones and stuff, and you're about ready to give up when you notice there's a little hollow underneath one of those little sapling trees that's growing up, a little nook under the roots,
I look
and
in
you
that-
see in there just the end of a chest.
Like,
Like, is
like
it
a-
covered?
Is
it-
Like a like a treasure chest.
oh,
Is it entirely?
What?
Is it entirely covered by roots, or is it? Or would be,
It looks like you could pull it out. It might be like take a little maneuvering, but
Can someone help me with this?
oh, what's happening?
you
Oh, getting the chest out. Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys work together and sort of shimmy it.
You were
and
thinking the popcorn, weren't you?
I can eat all this.
you shimmy it and slide it out through the roots. It looks like it was at one point a nicely decorative little chest. There is some decorative flourishes to the like metal work around the wood,
Little filigree.
floral things and stuff. There is a little part right on the front that does look eerily like the other kind of chest. But you put it out of your mind.
God, now I'm really uncomfortable.
Dear God.
Does it look trapped?
Give me a perception check. Or
Oh,
investigation.
yeah. We're investigating this.
13.
15.
9.
It's not look trapped. It didn't even look locked, actually.
I go to open it.
You open it!
All right.
And inside, you find, is someone ready to write this down?
Yes.
Group loot, you
Because
find
I'm not there.
700 copper,
Oh,
Okay.
160 silver,
Okay.
and 90 gold.
Wow.
Super dang.
All right.
Cool.
Great.
That is
Wow.
very good.
Ollie will collect.
it's a voluptuous
That-
chest.
You actually, at this point, realize the metalwork is just dented.
Yeah.
Oh.
there.
I'm just like suddenly very uncomfortable. All
It's just as
right.
bodacious.
If we have a second, I'll divide it out.
Sure.
I will.
Sure.
do
I'm not in there,
math.
but if you want to call out to me.
Zira,
Yes?
come here.
Okay.
We found a chest.
What kind? The honka honka or the ee?
E.
Oh, okay.
Honka honka or E?
I would like,
Oh no, I totally got it. I, just
I would
love
like
that
to
so
firmly
much.
establish for everyone that I do make that honka honka noise. Whenst ever I touch a bube.
Didn't want to know that.
Too bad.
Wish I didn't. Glad I didn't.
Ollie.
Mine just do that if you squeeze them.
What?
Go bicorn.
I had a surgery.
That's a new type of accessory for
New kind
implants.
of implant is just a little.
It's bicorn.
So before Amanda starts dissociating, everyone can take
Yep.
140 copper,
Okay.
32 silver.
Wait, slow
Wait,
down,
yeah.
slow
You
down.
are really overestimating how fast I can do
Yeah.
math.
Say it again.
So 140 copper,
40 copper.
Yep.
32 silver,
Uh-oh. That's math. It's not easy. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm 99.
and then 18 gold.
Got it.
Incredible.
Thank you for mathing that.
Oh.
Wizard got to be good for something.
Oh,
Mathin'.
this is very fortunate.
All right. What would we like? Oh, you're still mathing. I'll give you a sec for
I'm
math.
done
I'm actually
mathing.
currently just trying to read my own handwriting.
Back on down the
road again.
Yeah.
You move away from
he's on
these.
down the road.
You move away from these cottages and from that ruined tavern, and start moving on further down the road. You move with the sort of curve of this road and start sort of circling around the southern side of that hill with the tower on it. And you get maybe a quarter of the way around it, and the road splits. This road continues along around the south side of the tower hill, and a second road splits off from it, heading to the south. Down that, you can see what looks to be a ruined, largish farmhouse of some kind, as well as a slightly smaller house that looks to be in better condition than most of the other ones you've seen. The road, as it continues along the curve of the hill, up ahead, gets slightly darker, and you think you can see spider webbing along the road.
Is that you or was that Ollie?
That was Amanda.
Ollie is very stoic.
Ollie's like, oh no.
But inside,
I don't like this mildly.
Wait, there's a house that's in better
Yeah, I
condition.
wanted
Do
to
we
check-
think someone lives there?
I mean, I'd like to look at it.
Okay.
and if not, perhaps
What next?
at least sleep there tonight. You know, somewhere that's a little bit nicer.
Let's stake out that nicer looking house.
Does it have windows?
Yeah. Can
You
peer
make
in?
your way closer to it. As you get closer, it's definitely in actually significantly better condition than everything else. It's like everything else here. Even if the structure is still standing and enclosed, you can see signs of wear and tear, like dents in the masonry and cracks in the wood. This looks like it's in a decent state of repair. There are windows. You cannot see in through them. They are shuttered. And as you get closer to it, you get a look at the door. The door appears to have been reinforced with iron bands.
Like recently?
Should we not?
Give me just an intelligence check.
Can I? There's a
What-
thing I
what were
know
you
as a
asking?
character that I
Natural
don't.
20.
It does look recent. In fact, it looks like this building may have been to some degree refurbished.
This looks recent. In fact, I think this building might
there's
be some
something-
degree refurbished.
Should we?
There's something I know as a player that I don't know that I would know as a character.
What's that? What are you
which-
trying to figure out?
Is it right? Me as a player, I'm pretty sure iron, druids are not into iron at all. Or at least they don't wear it for armor. Anyway.
Just give me an intelligence check on
Yeah.
this.
May I do this well?
Yeah.
7.
Worse.
You don't know much about druids.
I got nothing.
Just because I wanted to be one, which is why I was like,
Yeah. Should we
Do
knock?
we not?
Next campaign.
I will step
No, my
back.
character wanted to be one.
Oh, right. Yes.
My character
Sorry.
was trying to be
Yeah,
a
yeah,
druid.
duh. We talked about it earlier tonight.
yeah.
Ollie
Okay.
will step a little bit back and knock with Mage Hand.
Jin will press us back against the door, ready to
Yeah,
pounce need be.
I'm gonna step back
Yeah.
with where Ollie is.
Yeah.
Visible,
Like
but not
10 feet back.
threatening.
Yeah.
You knock with Mage Hand. There's a pause where nothing much happens.
Okay.
And then one of the window shutters to the side creaks slightly, and a voice from inside goes, "Who the hell is out there?"
Nobody gets in to see the wizard.
Hi. Would you happen to be Radoth? We were sent by Colleen Alderleaf.
There is another pause. Should I stab him?
No.
And then the shutter closes.
No!
You hear a loud clink clink from the door, and the door swings open, and an elderly, white bearded man with he's essentially got some kind of scarf wrapped around his head, but there's little bits of twigs sticking out of it. Just pokes his head and goes, "Get inside before you get yourselves killed! Come on!"
Well, that's a horse of a different color.
Yeah, we
So
should.
you are right off.
We shuffle in.
Yes, I don't know how you know my name, but yes.
Colleen
Oh,
Alderleaf.
you said,
Man, he's
a lot is happening at once. Get
That's
in
right.
here.
We go in. We go
Okay,
in.
yeah,
we
we're
go
going,
in.
we're
We go
going.
in.
You go in. The inside is like a nicely. It's not lavish by any means, but it's a nicely appointed living space. There's what looks to be a relatively comfortable bed, and there's a little wood stove that has a kettle on it. There's a chair by one of the windows. And he is standing here just in green robes, looks at all of you, goes, "So Colleen sent you here looking for me. You weren't the idiots making terrible bird calls out there, by any chance, were you?
Terrible? No.
We made some really good bird.
We made some excellent bird calls. You must have heard some other idiots.
Yes.
Some idiots.
I want you to look at me in the eyes. I can be a bird?
And then some you probably
Those were
heard.
bad bird calls, and you're likely to get yourselves killed.
What about the one that was like,
Notes taken. Thank you.
So, you've come here looking for me?
Mm-hmm.
What for?
Radolf, please tell us you know precisely the location.
are you eating a snack, Cheide?
Oh, yeah, sorry, he had some... What's this, bark? Ugh.
There was legit just like a dish of acorns on a table by the door.
Oh, that was potpourri. That
Disgusting.
was potpourri.
Oh, I
Yeah, I don't eat those when I'm in human form.
Ugh, disgusting, yet palatable. Please tell us you know where Cragmaw Castle is.
What a random and specific question. Yeah.
Excellent.
Could you give us directions to Cragmaw Castle? We have a map.
For the love of God.
We've been
Tell you
trying
what.
for 15
Yes.
episodes.
We'll do anything.
Yes.
I'm, funny you should say that.
Oh no.
I've been here for some time.
Uh-huh.
Working on trying to fix this place.
Yeah.
There's a job given to me some time ago by the Emerald Enclave. And I have not been able to accomplish it yet. The corruption of this place has proved more difficult to root out than I had hoped. Looking for the source of the twig blights.
Yeah, we fought some of them.
Nasty little buggers.
So those are not your plant monsters.
No, I'm not psychotic.
And they're not
I don't know that. I just met
Those
you.
are the product of deep corruption.
Conscience clear.
Good.
Those are bad things.
Okay, because we almost... Never mind.
Not important.
Not important.
Anyway, I'm here to deal with those blights, the zombies, if I can. But something else came in that's making doing all of this a little harder. It's not going to be easy, but you can get rid of that on my behalf.
What is
I'll tell you exactly where you need to go.
What
Is
is
this
it?
someone or something?
Holy shit, that was awesome. Jamie loved that. Jaden stares at you.
Don't break my eye
what is-
contact, but there's like a bead of sweat, like just hold the moment, hold the
Hold the
moment.
moment.
Well,
What is this thing?
it's certainly intelligent enough to talk, so by that regard as someone, but depending on your perspective, you could call it a something.
Which is?
A dragon.
Oh my god.
What?
Cool.
No! No! What?
Weird.
Whoa,
No,
whoa,
No, we
that-
can...
whoa.
I mean, you mean you want us to talk to the dragon?
If that works, yeah. I didn't say kill the dragon.
Yeah, no.
You're
that-
not gonna
no,
kill the
no,
dragon.
No, we're not. No.
Just looking at you, you're not
yeah,
gonna
no, that
kill
sounds
the dragon.
entirely fair.
Thank God. I thought this game title was fucking bluffing.
Right?
You've already been in dungeons.
yeah. And
We're
you
waiting
didn't
for
get
the
other
first part.
Yeah.
It's not Dungeons or Dragons, too.
Dungeons and or.
They tried, but that did not sound well.
It's a young one, so not as bad as
So
it
like
could
this
possibly
big, like a little baby.
No, no.
Okay, stop us when we get to the.
Your hands don't get large enough.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
that's not
It's
young
not
at
good.
all. Or I
No.
mean, it is, but it's very big.
So
Do
we,
you know how old they get by the time
Yeah.
they hit a millennium?
No, that.
How
Oh,
old?
my
Yes,
God,
a millennium
that-
years old.
I meant size-wise.
Oh.
They
No.
just
No.
keep getting
We
bigger.
call that
Oh.
big. Not old.
They're very
Or
large.
huge in certain
This is a young one.
Sure.
Okay.
It's not as deadly as one a good
Yeah.
couple hundred years older than it, but it is nothing to mess around with.
So, what if we go talk to this dragon? What do you need us to get it to do?
And why can't you talk to it?
I don't want to.
Fair and
There.
Okay.
You need
More
something
like
from
it.
me,
Can relate.
No, that's
so
fair.
I am passing off my problem to you.
that makes sense.
Answer all these questions, and I
So,
have
what
another
do you
one for
want us to convince it to do then?
Leave Thundertree.
Just go. Okay.
Go if you can. I can't deal with that and the blights and the zombies and the spiders and the weirdos in cloaks who've been wandering around the last couple of days.
Oh, that's
There's also weirdos in black cloaks who've been wandering
Sure.
around the
Oh.
last couple
Oh,
of days.
perfect. Black cloaks, right?
Yeah, dark cloaks.
Okay.
Masks.
Ooh.
masks.
Don't love that.
Yes, no.
I don't care how you get it to go, but I would like it to not be trying to set up a lair in the middle of this town.
Sure.
Do you know the dragon's name?
I do not.
Bob.
I have not talked
Lucky
to
It's
for
not
you.
your sure
I have
it's
been
not Bob.
sneaking around and avoiding it.
Well, lucky for you, we are master diplomats with expert social skills and an affinity for striking a bargain.
Persuasion check at
Yeah,
disadvantage.
100% give me a persuasion check.
At strong disadvantage.
As all he is just like,
It's a 15.
did you say disadvantage?
No, I
Oh.
did.
That was just
I don't get to
Where
pick.
am I?
Who are you? Are you sure?
Where's Twiggy
George
Smalls?
Lopez. Don't hurt me.
Where's George Lopez?
His head's
One
so
moment.
big and they play it
One
for
moment.
layups.
Oh, my friend's no low rider.
Trampoline. Trampoline.
And so this was the dragon is different from whoever is controlling the twig monsters? Is that...
Oh,
Is that a
those
question
are
you're
just
asking
normal
out loud
podcasts.
in
I think
game?
that's a legit question.
I can ask that out loud again.
Yeah.
Is the dragon different from the character controlling the twig monsters?
A side note, he looks at you and goes, well, that is very reassuring. No one is controlling the twig blights.
oh,
they're
they just come in because it's sort of a bad situation and they're taking advantage.
It's not even that they're taking advantage. The corruption creates them.
Gotcha.
Oh.
But then they just run rampant.
Alright.
And I'm guessing the reason you don't want to talk to this dragon is that he doesn't seem particularly amiable.
Green dragons generally don't.
What do I know about green dragons?
Give me a nature check.
What do
Can
I
I
know
do
about
that as
green
well?
dragon?
Give me a nature
I
check.
know about Green Dragon.
I probably don't know much about green
A
dragon.
natty 1.
I've heard some tales in a bar before. Yes.
Not bad.
18 over here.
And my
Blow on the jelly
addition
dice.
is 0. So natty 1.
Nature?
Nature.
Nature. I'll try. 18.
You read up on them. They tend to live in forested environments. They are, like most dragons, largely solitary, covetous. The green ones, like, obviously they're their own individuals with their own sort of outlooks, but the greens tend toward being on the cruel side. They breathe poison gas. And even a young one. If you were to take the brunt of that breath weapon, it could kill any of you outright.
Oh, good.
So like in one strike.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're cleaning up these ruins on behalf of, you said the Emerald Enclave?
Yes.
Do I know who they are? Or what they are?
Give me a history check.
Doink. That is 19.
Yes, you do.
20.
Ooh,
Can I also-
Other than that.
Yeah,
well
go
done.
ahead.
25.
What is that? No.
Damn it.
What?
History?
It was the same numbers too. 19 and
15.
25.
And that would have been enough, but your DC is even lower because you wanted to be a druid. They are an organization. Druids are very common in their ranks, but by no means only druid. There's a lot of like rangers and barbarians and stuff in there as well. They are an organization spread throughout this region, devoted to sort of preserving natural order and protecting nature and the environment and sort of the healthy interaction between nature and civilization.
Kind of regulate.
Yes.
The EPA, if you will.
It's not with more transforming into animals and fighting, but yes.
Did the EPA not do that?
Fight dragons?
I don't know. I'm
That's
new
what I
to
thought you were asking too.
No, I'm new to the country. I don't know. Do they not transform into animals? And never mind. Go on.
Now that I understand,
It was
I-
a joke.
I'll laugh.
Thank you.
ha ha ha.
Thank you so much.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, a beard. Was that a beard?
Just a bit.
Tim, stop
Are we not
associating.
funny on this stream?
I'm waiting for this one to
I'm not.
work itself out.
Debatably.
So,
Okay.
With all due respect, you seem like a friendly fellow,
I do my best.
and I'm sure you've done a lot of good for nature with the Enclave.
Yeah.
But they want you to fix up these ruins, and you can't do that
They
with
don't.
the dragon.
We don't care about the ruins themselves. I'm trying to find the source of the corruption that's making the blights and get rid of that.
I see.
And you can't.
Using this as a base of operations.
I see. Okay.
And all you need us to do is go talk to the dragon.
Get it to leave however you can.
How?
It's just that we're kind of just looking for you to point at a map. And it just seems like what you're asking for is much larger than what we're asking for. Like, this is kind of a life or death thing. If he spews his poison gas on us,
The thing you need the map for, life or death?
for not
For
somebody who's
somebody.
not us, yes, another person.
Well, there you go.
Well, his death's going to be on you then, friend. If
That sucks.
you don't get it. Yes, it will. We'll tell his family when
Nah.
they come and find you.
Life's unfair
Well,
sometimes.
Jaden, I think this green dragon, do you think could be? Have you seen him at all? Do you know
Caught
if he could
glimpses of him, yeah.
be? Okay, does he seem?
He's been living in that tower on top of the hill, comes in and out the broken top.
Oh,
I've seen
yes, I
him
saw that.
carrying treasure into there.
Where is he getting treasure? in
I
this
don't
part of
know.
the
He
world?
comes and goes and comes back with things he finds. He's trying to build a hoard.
Yeah.
But the bigger that hoard gets before he is convinced to leave, the harder it will be to get him to go.
Yeah. What could we get? Is there anything I think we need to convince him to build the hoard somewhere else.
Maybe convince him there's better treasure somewhere else?
Yeah.
Or perhaps just that this is not a very nice place, and
Maybe.
if he
And
usually,
I mean, it is a corrupt place of undead, and I mean,
do
it's
dragons
probably more
like corrupt places of undead? You know them. You seemed to know more about him.
Not
I knew of
100%
it.
sure on that element of
Okay.
it.
I don't know.
Well, what choice do we have?
What choice do we
Apparently
have?
none.
Well, we have a choice to
shit.
plan before we get there.
Right,
Yes,
yes.
I don't-
Oh, sorry.
should not
that
go
we can
now.
choose, yes.
But yes, I think
Yeah.
yes.
Spectacular.
Okay.
Best of luck.
Do you have any more information or advice, perhaps, about how to deal with this interaction?
Don't piss him off.
Yep.
Okay, what are the things that would piss him off?
Making him feel disrespected. Trying to
Yeah.
take his stuff.
Yeah.
Asking him to leave.
I might not.
I would be a kiss ass about it.
Yeah. I think if we're nice and logical about it, it's possible that we'll just be able to convince him.
Let's just make friends with the dragon.
Yeah.
How hard could that
Let's
be?
just make friends with the dragon. Yes.
Let's
Okay.
make
I like your
friends with the
confidence.
dragon.
Yeah.
Let's just... No, never mind. I was going to say, Ross, everybody loves you. You should just go in. No.
Alone, not alone, not alone.
That was what I meant, but no, we were not going to do that. If you want to befriend this one while we are there with you, we'll stand by and nod confidently.
You are very friendly.
You are. Everyone loves you, Ross.
Did we bring a gift? What do
Yeah.
green dragons eat?
We should bring him a
I
treasure.
think any of us.
Humanoids.
Animals, mostly. I think.
Animals?
Okay.
Dan's gonna double check.
Do we have a treasure we could give him?
Is it going to be dangerous
I
to
have
walk in
exactly
there
24 gold.
with the money we have in our own pockets? Is that going to
Didn't
be?
you just get a bunch of gold from the...
Yes.
And now you
Including
have
that.
24?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
We've been through this, Jamie. I'm a wizard.
Oh, yeah.
Green dragons,
Fireball.
mostly small animals. They hunt in the forest. Sometimes, if they get desperate, foliage.
Would it-
Elves.
Hey.
I'm not saying you.
Why are you yelling at me?
Well,
I'm just telling you.
Because I can't yell at him about it, I suppose.
Okay. Would he like some
If it
gold?
helps you, that would mostly be wood elves, probably.
I figured. That's
Sure.
fine.
I mean,
Mm.
I mean, we can offer them gold, but sure, let's do it.
Yeah.
I feel like that can't be our only angle of attack,
Yes.
because if it's just, I don't
we
know if we
can't-
have enough gold amongst
We-
all of us.
We don't have enough power to fight him, so we
No.
need a good argument.
I agree.
I mean,
Is there anywhere else in the area that would make sense for him to go layer up? Is
yes,
there
you seem to
anything
know
in mind?
the lay of the
Yes.
land.
I'd rather come in with a PowerPoint than a
Yeah.
not.
What's a power?
I mean, there's
Well, it's where you make these points of power in your
where you-
argument.
It's where you point like, oh!
That's good. Effective,
PowerPoint,
right?
huh?
Yes,
That's
I'm
my
giving a
PowerPoint.
presentation. I'm giving a
I wasn't paying
presentation.
attention. What are we talking about?
Nothing.
Amy, take inspiration
For your PowerPoint.
for the PowerPoint. There's any number of cave and cavern and ancient ruin and things like that in the whole of the Neverwinter Wood.
Oh, what
Take his
about
pick.
that cavern near?
What about
That-
Cragmaw Castle?
And then we
Do you
just
think you would
ride
want
on
a
his
castle?
We just
You
go
might
with
want a
it.
castle.
I
A
mean,
castle is better than
well,
a broken tower.
The thing is, if we don't know where Cragmaw Castle is, we can't.
But if
give
we convince him and we say we'll show you where this castle is, and then you tell us where it is, and possibly I don't know if you're probably busy here, so you won't show us, but you point on the map, and then we'll lead it to Cragmaw Castle. Is that crazy? It
That's-
sounds crazy.
It feels a little crazy.
It's crazy how there's
just
absolutely
crazy
no-
enough to work.
Give me a persuasion check.
11.
Stop opening books.
close it, close it, close it.
I think the books are
I'm-
good. Keep opening books.
I'm getting stats for Rite off.
I know, but
Dong?
it's scary.
We
Did he
can't.
just call me a dong?
Yeah.
We can't read, and we don't like you shoving it in our face.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, get
yeah,
him.
Tim.
We keep telling you this.
I've just been doodling.
Because your
This
plan is lead him to a bunch of people to kill?
I mean,
Well, the
Goblins.
people in
They're-
this castle, although
they
we
have
can't really
kidnapped. Well, and also
yeah,
the thing
yeah,
is,
they
they
killed
may also
Gundren.
kill Gundren.
But
Okay,
what if
what about
Oh,
that cave where that dead drop was?
that's not a bad idea?
It's a good
Was
one.
that cave did it seem like big enough for a dragon the size that he's kind of talking about?
Might be decent for it at its present size. Long term, if it gets a good deal bigger, might be a little
What
tight.
about the
Oh,
other?
that would
what
be
about
a very,
the other
wait,
cave?
But that dead drop cave might be very good because we can let him know it's a place people frequently
Bring goods,
drop off
yeah,
goods.
it's true.
It is a place where perhaps a steady supply of things will be coming.
Indeed.
Although
least
if a
at
dragon
first.
keeps
At
attacking
least
it,
at
it's
first.
not gonna.
Sure.
Teach
what
a
if-
dragon how to treasure hunt.
Yes.
There's that.
He
What about the
eats for a
cave where
lifetime, is that where you're going with
the
that?
cave where we
He eats
first found Sildar? That was smaller than the dead drop.
Oh,
one,
the
no,
dungeon,
big-
the dungeon
It was
crawl?
bigger.
Bigger.
The dungeon crawl cave?
What about
The
that?
dead drop thing was like 20 feet back to a little chamber.
You think I wrote that in the dimensions?
I don't like the idea of lying to a new friend, but if we consider the dragon won't know exactly how big the place we're sending him
No,
is.
I
But
just,
he might come back and find
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, I
I-
might focus less on where you're sending him and more on giving him a reason to not be here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, our idea is if you have an idea of a better place to send him, then it might be better convinced to not be here.
To upgrade, if you will.
Yeah.
Everybody's always looking for real estate.
Cragmaw
You know,
Castle
upgrade their
isn't just run
accommodation.
by goblins and stuff.
Yes, but Gundren is
They're-
probably in there, and that's the whole reason
You
we've
all are
been
afraid
doing
of a
this.
little collateral damage?
I mean,
That's
when
the
you
whole
hold
point.
it
We're
in
afraid of it.
here-
It's just that's the only reason we want to get to Cragmaw
Just
Castle
saying,
in the first place.
Out of character, all I'm saying is we have the
Okay.
opportunity.
Yeah, but out
No,
of
I get
character,
it.
the whole
Jamie wants to
only
so.
reason.
Jamie
the
wants.
whole mission.
Jamie wants this dragon to come with us, attack the castle, and we run in while he's attacking the castle, pull out Gundren. But that's never gonna work, my friend.
You just laid it down how it could.
It's just
Okay.
crazy.
So we gotta remove this dragon.
So whatever the place you pick is, just
Try to get.
sell it.
Sell it well, okay.
I don't know if we're much better at. I don't think much of us are liars necessarily. So
Not
might be
good at it. Before.
good.
Well, we don't have to
No,
lie.
never
We just have to
good.
tell the truth that there is opportunity in the whole wide world.
Well, that's why I'm
and-
saying it. I don't want to try
And
to deceive
perhaps,
the dragon.
you know, let a dragon know that this is a crumbling tower and
Yeah.
he's going to outgrow it.
Not
Very
one, not
quickly.
one for one of his
better.
stature.
Yes.
Oh,
Better
yes,
than
an
an
intact
abandoned
tower.
Tower
Especially
surrounded by
if
undead.
You said
and
green
it's-
dragons like sort of more forests and things, and this is a little bit bare, so he doesn't want a crumbling
Yes.
The
castle.
corruption of this forest, if you're trying to stay in a forest,
Unless
be
he's
appealing.
behind it.
I mean, that's possible too. I don't.
do you think-
I kind of don't.
The corruption was here
Unlikely.
before the
I
dragon?
don't think dragons.
Oh yes, it was.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Then probably not.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
Okay.
corruption. It's gotta be so bad for him.
All right.
Shit.
Shall we go present this
Do
argument
we
to the
want to
dragon?
do this?
Are we about to do like a
tomorrow?
real estate cosplay right here?
Let me warm up.
It's effective.
Think I'm ready.
Very powerful, Roz.
Good.
You're getting very
Are
good.
we?
Whoa.
Oh, you gotta stretch after.
Yeah.
Stretch
Yeah.
after.
Don't overwork it.
No.
Okay. What time of day is it?
It's gonna be late afternoon. It's like sun's getting low
How
in the
far
sky.
is this from?
Oh, yes, how far is
here?
this?
It's not far, right? It's just
He goes over to the
Like,
window and
up on the
opens
hill.
up the shutter and points at the tower.
great.
Ah.
That is a little close for you,
Right.
isn't it?
Yeah.
The,
I
the
understand your
tower
predicament.
is maybe 100 feet from his house.
Oh.
Do we want to go now, or do we need some time?
I don't need
Look,
any
I
time.
don't think 6 points one way or the other. I'm good to go now. I've happened upon some treasure before. I feel like we're about to happen upon some treasure now.
That will not be ours
that
because if we
will-
try to steal from a dragon, we're
Oh,
gonna
no,
die.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Let's give it a go.
Can we say that we had taken a short rest while talking?
Well, can we
I don't
sit
think
and take a short
it's been
rest?
quite a short rest length of time, but
If we
Would
You
you
could-
mind if we sat and just had a cup of tea before we attempted this?
yeah, all right, yeah, go
We
ahead.
just had a little bit of a busy fight
Let me.
with these
I'll put the
little-
kettle on.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thanks.
Acorns.
I'm good.
Yes, sure.
Well, thanks, I'm not a squirrel.
Thank
They
you.
are better when you're a squirrel.
I would imagine.
I'm good, thank you.
You sit down. You take a short rest.
I'm gonna
drinking
try
some
and
tea.
I'm
crack
gonna
an
use
acorn
our
with my
mace.
mace.
Yeah, you can crack. I'm
exactly
going to roll for that. You can crack an
Sure.
acorn with your mace.
Yeah.
I'm going to Hernandez.
Remind us what short rest what we get on that.
can use your
You
hit
that
die.
depends on what your character is. A fighter, pretty much everything. You don't get hit points or spell slots back.
Unless
Wizard
you use hit dice.
can
Arcane
do
recovery.
arcane recovery
I
to get
did.
some
What do
back.
you mean?
You have
Fuck.
hit dice. 3 of them. For you, it's a D10.
Oh.
You can roll up to that number. You can decide one at a time how many you're doing. You add your
No
Constitution
read
modifier to
fingers.
each one and get that many hit points back.
Okay.
It says 2d10, but you haven't upgraded it since you leveled up, so it's 3d10
It's
now.
3d10.
I roll that.
And hit dice are the
So-
only thing that doesn't fully refresh on a long rest. They
So,
come back half your total,
that's
up to half your
10.
total number.
So, like, if you use
on
them
a
all
long
this
rest, you
time-
will get one back.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
that's
what
one.
the fuck?
So that's plus 3.
Yeah.
And you
if,
use
if-
more
if you're
you
not
want.
at full, yeah, you can do
Okay.
it.
And these use my hit dice up.
Yeah.
Yes.
We,
You
like,
can use them all, but you'll only regain them back, like, half of them back when you long rest. So you'd have to get 2 long rests to get them all
Okay.
back.
Okay. Well, now I'm back at.
So you use
And
two.
do I get my action surge back or no?
Yeah.
you do, yes. Because you hadn't used second wind, right?
E.
You hadn't used it.
No.
No.
Ooh.
All right.
All right, so we're basically at full,
Party.
right? Because you didn't use any spells
We,
or spell slots,
I didn't know.
and I have arcane recovery. All right, so
I
we're
just
actually
used my mace.
Yeah, no, actually
Whack
that
whack.
we're
Powerful
okay.
spell.
All right,
Smash.
let's go talk to a dragon.
Yes.
Dragon friend, we're gonna make a dragon friend.
And the group of you
Put a pin in that song. I think you like it.
head out from Rite's house to try and go
Befriend a dragon.
Dragon friend,
Talk to
we're
go
gonna
talk
make
to
a
a
dragon.
dragon.
friend.
And with you on your way to the dragon, we will stop for tonight.
Okay.
Yay.
Thank you.
All right.
Woo!
We're gonna go talk to a dragon. This is
Yeah. And he'll be
Scary.
green with envy when we talk about all the places he could go. Guess he's a green dragon.
He's already green, Jen.
That's why.
Were you even?
All right.
Ugh.
So we did it.
We did.
We did a stream, guys.
Sure did.
Wow.
We did. Before we wrap up for the night.
A lot of hectic energy.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Why?
I want to say we're not usually this chaotic, but I don't want to lie to our new friends.
This is pretty representative.
Jen, do you want to do your little spiel?
Yes, unless anybody else has something to say. Hi, new people who are around. I saw somebody in the chat asking, what time do we usually stream? Usually, if it's midnight for you, so you're probably in a different time zone, yes, we usually stream at 8 p.m. Pacific, so we would probably be starting around the time you start work if you want us in the background. We are excellent background noise. I like to say that about us all the time. But yeah, usually we live stream every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Pacific time. We also release all of those episodes if you want something in the background to catch up on. All of our episodes are on YouTube, and we release those every Friday after we stream. Please go and catch up and find out. There is a lot of Ollie lore. I saw people wondering what the fuck was up with Ollie, and it's in that episode.
It's mostly last week.
It's mostly sad
Pretty
stuff.
much
did a
exclusively
deep
last
dive on
week.
Ollie last
And
week.
never
Yeah.
ever before that.
Yeah.
And
So,
never
no one asked me
again.
yeah. But also, just if you want to keep up with us, please, you can see right to Tim's left, if you point left. Beautiful. Our Instagram and our YouTube, where you can catch up on plenty of news from us. We also have a Patreon, which, if you are blessed to have the means to support us, we have a $5 tier, we have a $20 tier. We do have a fan Discord that you get through our Patreon, as well as extra art from our brilliant Rob Carlos, our brilliant artist. We do extra content, exclusive videos, all kinds of bullshit like that. If you're delighted to see us, you'll be even more delighted to see us more. And thank you tonight to the Legends of Avantris, or Avantris,
Hope we're saying
Thank you.
for the raid, and congrats on your Kickstarter, and thank you so much to all of you who stayed to watch Legacy of Fools. We loved you.
Thank you
After
very
your
much.
14-hour stream.
Yeah,
Y'all are
after
you
troopers.
guys.
14
That's
hours
for real.
stream.
I
Bonkers.
appreciate you.
Yeah, congratulations on reaching your goals, and we hope that it goes
wonderful.
brilliantly.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
A couple of thank yous before we wrap up for the night. As always, thank you to Matthew Hernandez and Edgard Dios for making our whole sound setup be a thing. Thank you to Dan Szolovits for building our battle maps on Incarnate Pro. Thank you to Rob Carlos for all our official art, the character art, the logo, occasional other goofy little things like a band poster last week in the middle of session.
Oh, so good.
And thank you to Sarah Pohl for set decoration and for moderation. That is, I believe, everything for tonight. So thank you to all of you who tuned in. It means the world to us that you joined us and watched this. And we hope to see you again next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Fireball.